Yep. We're going live. You already know Falcons 10 seconds away. 10, 6, 5. They're going deep ball. Game over. Let's start the show. Oh man.
Indeed.
Oh man. One time for the fan. One time for the fan. Jack Spade. I am here. My co-host, my good friend, Bodie 3000. He is here. Why are we here? Talking Falcons football. It's getting crazy. What? Bodie, how are you doing, sir? Watching the highlights right now.
Yeah, I'm looking at them too. It's
Jokers on the field like this. 27-23 Falcons. Bodie.
It's a good dub.
Big dubs.
I'm doing good. Good dub.
How was your day leading up to the preseason game? I mean, before the kickoff, before the festivities and everything, because I had the grill jumping. I had the music going, had a couple drinks and everything. Everything was feeling good. But what about yourself, sir?
Oh, the day was good. Leading up to it, I had to wipe the hot wing juice off my face. I've been eating good, man.
Okay.
Eating good.
Falcons fans, I see y'all in the chat. Ooh, shit. Chat's already going crazy. Where do we start? Falcons fans, DSGB Hall's in the building. The check-in is real. Here we go. Ice Cold Wolf is here. Chase is here. Big dubs. Rise up. D-Train's in the building. Clayton's in the building. Here come the Falcon fans. Great win. Uh-oh. They about to be hitting them boards now. Uh-oh. It's preseason, y'all. When was the last preseason win? I don't even want to, man. 10 seconds ago, goddamn.
I know, right?
We don't want to hear about that right now. My boy in the chat, man. I see you, man. We talking Falcons football. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. Hit that subscribe button. We on YouTube. We on Facebook. Falcons versus the Lions. Falcons win.
Yes, sir.
27-23. God, chat's going crazy. I don't know what to do. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. We gonna talk some Falcons football tonight, y'all. This is what y'all wanted. Since draft night, this is what y'all wanted. Y'all got them right here. Falcons win 27-23. Let's get to some Falcons notes. Oh, man, Bodie. We got a lot to go over. Tell me what you saw already, from your view. I'll tell you what I seen from mine.
All right. What I saw was all right, we can start from the beginning, I guess.
Chat going crazy.
Briefly. It's crazy right now. I saw the offense. We got a touchdown. I mean, that's a plus. The first team. That was a plus. I wanted more pressure. We didn't get enough pressure. I don't think we got any sacks tonight. I mean,
got one at the end of the game.
Kind of did. We got kind of one. Yeah.
Yeah. It would have been two. The strip sack by Tyquan Grant to call the legal hands to the face. They missed the holding call on.
I saw that.
They missed the holding call and called legal hands to the face. I'm gonna go back and watch that film too because I got the game recorded, but bullshit called by the ref. But we'll take it 1 sack. But go ahead, Bodie.
Yeah, and I mean, it's a lot. We'll run it down. Let's just run it down by quarter. I don't know if you wrote it down that way.
I did.
All right, so let's do that. Let's run it down.
Let's go on back to the quarters. First of all, let's go into some of the players. I don't know if Falcons fans knew. Some players did not play tonight, right? So Troy Anderson did not play tonight. God, these highlights look good. Troy Anderson did not play tonight. Marlon Davidson did not play tonight. Brian Edwards did not play. Jalen Hawkins, Nick Kowalski, Isaiah Oliver did not play, right? Mm-hmm. So we got there. First quarter, Falcons fans, God, chat's going crazy. Chat's going crazy. How do I get to all these comments? I'm trying to get to everybody. Chime in on what you saw tonight so we can get to everything. Big shout out to Kelly Price too. She's on right now. Lions driving early on the first drive. One thing that I saw, Falcons run defense again, and that was the first team struggling with Swift that I seen early, and I'm looking like, don't tell me we're going to start off like this. But of course, the Lions, they drove down the field. They got the touchdown early, 7-0 Lions. Grady looked good. Rashard Evans early looked good. The D-line needs more push. The Lions testing our run defense early, putting our backs against the wall. We was on goal line pretty quick in the goal line defense.
They drove on us.
They drove on us.
That's what the hell it was. We got shredded. And that's
one thing I want to mention tonight. We might miss some things too because we're trying to go over everything, but all three quarterbacks for the Lions had a little bit of room to drive on us. And we got to look at that too as well. Because even that Boyle guy came in, he had a couple throws, he had a couple escapes out the pocket, and then that Bordeaux guy, he came in and that dude. Had no idea who this guy is, but he had some
he was running on us like it was crazy.
Two missed blitz opportunities in the first quarter for the Falcons. I saw that right there. Dean Pease loaded him up and sent him on the third down. Still can't get to the quarterback.
Get there.
Pass rush is a problem already starting off early in game one. Heavy load from Swift and with the Lions, Jared Goff, then it's not Brady. So they were going to run the ball early. But then it was our turn to get the ball. Yeah. Being down 7-0. Mariota, 16 plays, 97-yard drive. Pew!
Yeah.
That's how you run it. That's how you get it done. Mariota showing speed early. Damian Williams looking good. Drake London with his early catch. And then he sat out for the rest of the quarter, which we knew Drake wasn't going to play that much. But he had a little tweak of the knee. Fans got worried, but don't worry, Falcons fans. I think Drake will be okay. He was up on the sideline catching passes. Looked like he was laughing and joking every time they showed the camera around the side. So he's standing up. He was walking with the team. If it was that serious, I think they would have kept him in the tent or took him back to the training. I mean, to the locker room. But yeah, so far Mariota driving the ball down the field, a couple quick passes too as well on that drive. But Mariota showing his feet. 88 speed rating for Mariota on Madden. We saw it tonight. And Falcons fans, guess what? He didn't get injured. Yes, and he got hit too as well. Yes, he threw his body around. Yes, he dove on the pylon for a touchdown in the preseason. Yeah, Mariota going crazy out there. Bodie, that's what I got so far for the first quarter. I'll give some more, but please give us your take going into the first quarter here.
I will say a lot of those Mariota runs,
I'm super hyped.
I think he looked at his – they were nice. They were nice. But I will say he didn't have a second read. Like a lot of those runs, his first read wasn't there, and he took up. He didn't look for that second guy. Mm-hmm. He was moving. Mm-hmm. They got him out the pocket. Well, he was moving, but he wasn't looking for that second guy. He just took off. Mm-hmm. So I think they need to get him in the mode of him looking for a second, maybe even third read. But, when you got freaking open field, I guess I understand why you took off. Like, you did well. I mean, he looked good. He looked good on that aspect. That whiff by Jake Matthews, I know y'all saw that shit.
Okay, so
Aiden Hutchinson.
Aiden Hutchinson got in there early, man.
He got the best of the veteran that time. He left him out there. But it was funny. I know, but I ain't worried about Matthews. I just wanted to mention that. They had a couple penalties on that first drive. It was a hold by Lindstrom, and then Elijah Wilkinson had a penalty as well. Mm-hmm. And so we got to clean that shit up because a
couple penalties hurt us tonight too. The penalty with Quentin Bell on the illegal hands to the face that could have had the sack for Tyquan Graham. A nice sack, too, because he got through there, beat the double team and got inside, which would have been good for Tyquan Graham because we needed that. But, yeah, continue, bud.
I will say that the O-line did open up big-ass holes for Quadri Allison.
Yep.
Yeah.
Quadri Allison and Huntley had a nice little run game tonight. The hole did open up. One thing I want to talk about with the rushing yards, we had over 100 rushing yards going into the second half. And that's something you've probably never seen before in a long time, Falcons fans. We were dominating the rushing game. The ground attack was working tonight with your mobile quarterbacks. It opens up a new scheme with your mobile quarterbacks. The pistol formation we're going to talk about too as well. But Bodie, please go ahead. What you're saying?
Let's see. Let's see what else I got here. Oh yeah, basically what I said already. Mariota, broken play runs. He had several of those. He was the driving force of that first drive to get us that touchdown. We like to see that. We like to see him moving, running. But I would like we got to expand. We gotta have options. It can't be that because good teams will fucking look down on Mariota running. You know what I'm saying? So he got to have options out there. Hopefully they'll have a second and third option for him to do. But that's the whole point. You're supposed to have your weapons. But thinking about it, we didn't have all our weapons tonight, so take that in consideration. So, yeah.
Well, Falcons fans, let's just get over this now. The Mariota had a decent night. He got away healthy, so that's good. Over there in Jets camp, they're tweeting for Jimmy G because it looks like Zach Wilson is probably done for the year. We took a bad injury tonight. So that's what's going on in other camps around the league. Your starting quarterback, Mariota, and your backup quarterback, Ritter, had a very good game tonight. They showed a lot of leadership in the huddle. You seen it when they got to the snap. You seen it when they got to the line. First quarter with Mariota commanding the offense. Though he didn't have too many, like you said, too many options at times. Mariota did look good when he wanted to tuck and run, something that the Falcon fans haven't seen in a long time from a quarterback here in Atlanta. Tucking the ball and running is your option. There was one play I want to talk about in the first quarter. It was a 5 wide receiver set on 1st and 15 after a holding call. They went 5 wide receivers. It was a quarterback sneak with Mariota with the 5 wide receiver set. I believe he gained like 8 or 9 yards on that.
Yeah.
Some of these formations the Falcons will run this year are going to confuse the hell out of defenses. We saw a little taste of that tonight with the pistol. The pistol opens up a lot of opportunities for your quarterback that's mobile when it comes to reading the field, or when it comes to running gun, or when it comes to RPO, or when he's seen with Desmond Ritter tonight with play action. It was working at times. We will see more of it in the season. A lot of these plays are fluff plays, people. These are pillow plays. You're not going to see some of these plays against the Saints week 1 because you know how they scout. But I guarantee you, even some of the bad plays you saw tonight, you might see come back in the regular season. But tonight, very good play from the offensive from the Atlanta Falcons. Going over some more of the notes. The run game came together. Quadri Allison, Caleb Huntley. Starters playing late into the first quarter, and then Desmond Ritter and the second team and the third team took over from the second quarter to the third to the fourth. Bodie, I was surprised to see Desmond Ritter play all 3 quarters. I thought Franks was going to get some snaps. Even after the fumble, I was like, okay, maybe Franks comes in to win the game right here. But no, they kept going with Desmond Ritter. Give us your thoughts on Desmond Ritter playing 3 quarters. I said the other day, I hope Desmond Ritter doesn't play 3 quarters with the second and third team. I couldn't trust that O-line just yet to protect Ritter.
What did I say?
Go ahead. Hey, it's on you, brother. Go ahead. Talk to me,
I said they're going to run his ass to the ground. They're going to get him some reps. I said that. I mean, you don't want to get hurt, but that ain't what you're thinking about. You're thinking about him getting better and just making plays and not getting himself in a position to get hurt. He's mobile. He can get around. I was under the impression that they was going to play him. They don't gain anything by giving Felipe the ball. You know he's not going to be your future. He's not going to be your future. So, you really didn't lose anything by gaining, playing Ritter all the way. Like he just gained more experience. That's all that was. So, I agree with it. And plus, the game being close might have had something to do with it because they want him to get out there and see if he can rally the team, rally the troops. and win it.
Marcus Mariota played well tonight. Got to get up to Mariota right there because he is your starting quarterback going forward, Falcons fans.
Yeah, absolutely.
You saw it tonight that even without a full, Pitts playing or Patterson, some of the Brian Edwards, you still saw Mariota who drove the ball down the field preseason, threw his body around. He was active tonight. He got a star from me tonight. First quarter, 7-7. The Drake London situation, we'll wait for news to come out of the Falcons to hear about Drake. I hope he's okay. He looked okay. He's your rookie, Falcons. So if you don't see him much in the second game, you might see him play up into the half into the third game of preseason. But right now, that what Chase just said, that 24-yard catch by Drake London was pretty nasty. The way he got separation, the way he broke off of the route. I think he was getting held a little bit too, but he caught the pass. He was getting some yards at the catch before he was caught, but it was good to see Drake get active tonight. Going into the second quarter now, we got some more things to talk about here. Arnold Ebiketie, almost there.
Yeah.
You're holding though. You're holding.
Yeah.
You're holding.
I got that in my notes too.
Going over some of the plays that happened in the second half, a lot of long yardage plays was given up. The Tyquan Graham, it was 3rd and 15. I think he got a call.
He was
offsides, and then Boyle
hit
him down.
Me off. Yeah, he had a free play. Yeah,
free play, like a 30-yard pass down the sideline. So penalties once again hurt us there. But the defense in the second quarter going forward, and this is where the game got kind of was balanced, right? Second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. Your defense had, I think they had 2 3-and-outs back to back.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good to see that your defense held up strong in that situation. Ritter having a solid second quarter. Bodie, going over your second quarter notes real quick. Fill me in on what you saw early. The run game did get a little active. Dorian Etheridge is the player to look for. I'm going to give you some players to watch in a second.
I wrote it down. Yep.
27-23 Falcons. We got the win this preseason. We 1-0. Dirty Aints were 1-0 in the division.
All right, so
it's preseason football, but it feels good to get the win. Bodie, give me your second quarter stats, highlights, players to watch for, anything right here, bro.
Okay, so what I noticed was when they put Ritter in the game, quick passes. They're trying to get that ball out of his hands. Hit. Like he wasn't scrambling. He wasn't doing. They had a mindset. They wanted to get that ball out of his hand, get him some easy pitch and catches, and they succeeded. He looked good at doing that. They got him a little play action.
The O-line was blocking for him pretty well too.
Yeah, and that was great. We love to see it. They got him that play action. There was that one play action on the money touchdown dropped by I forgot that cat name.
Felipe.
No.
The
other, that tight end, Rain. No, not Rain.
Not Randy. Hesse.
Yes. Yeah. That was a beautiful throw. He just didn't catch that. It was a play action to the left corner. And he didn't catch it. That was. He did come back and catch that other touchdown. Hesse did on the other side. But so I did like
the first one. Don't you? The second one, you wouldn't have to worry about the second one if you caught the first one.
Exactly. So I did like. I'm not worried about Hesse. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think Hesse's a camp body, but pretty much, Mariota looked good. His passes were on point. He got pressured and did throw a pick that got called back.
It was the roughing the passer penalty that got called. So
yeah, the
one time the O-line slips up, there's the penalty.
Exactly.
All right.
So, and AK was everywhere. I don't know if y'all noticed that.
He had a run tackle for loss.
He was just putting pressure. He didn't call his name, but he was closing that pocket. And y'all gotta realize it. He was in there. So AK's doing his job. I love to see that. He should be starting soon because he was the only mother effer out there giving pressure like it's supposed to be given. Because we should have had more than we had. Other stuff, the other sacks we got, I guess one of them was really called back. I think it was that fumble. And then that other sack we had. But I mean, they wasn't getting pressure. The quarterbacks was getting it off. What else I got here? Darren Hall, he had a good pass deflect. That was an athletic pass deflection.
He almost got an interception from that. Jumped the route.
Yeah. Yeah, that
was tough. He chased down the route. Sorry about that. I remember that.
He chased it down. Yeah, you remember. Yeah. Let's see. Quentin Bell, hands to face, takes away sack. Yeah, that pissed me off.
Which the next play opened up for the touchdown to the Lions.
Exactly.
Yeah. Leads to the player that I'm going to say is going to probably get cut on Tuesday. But
yeah, Cornell Armstrong got that touchdown caught on him.
It's tough.
He's probably
man.
Gone.
One-on-one cornerback, you're playing man-to-man, and playing man-to-man with no safety help in the end zone, you got to know within the first 2 or 3 seconds as the cornerback, your senses, hey, this guy's arms, hands, and eyes are opening up. What are you watching?
Exactly.
What are you watching? This is one-on-one drills. This is one-on-one drills.
That shit pissed me off. Like, he didn't play that well at all. So, that was ugly for him. Business is business. He probably won't make the team. So that's pretty much my second quarter notes.
17-17 at the half. Ritter still commanding the offense, which led to Ritter having that touchdown to Parker Hesse. So he did have a good game too, bro. Shout out to Ritter. Chat's going crazy right now. We gotta get to the chat. 17-17 at the half as we go into the halftime. LaMarcus Boyd, let's just get ready for the Falcons to find out what's going on with Drake. They'll give a report shortly. Jamie's in the chat. Super Mariota. Mariota.
He look good running the ball.
They're gonna put the cape on him. He dove for the pylon. They're gonna put the cape on him. One time for the fan, we in here every Wednesday, every Sunday, 8 p.m. talking Falcons football. But of course, we're doing our post-game report here. Falcons Lions. Falcons coming away with the win, 27-23. Falcons fans, you should feel good about that. Your team fought hard. We competed. Some players are gonna move on to next week. Some players are not. They're going to get the call on Tuesday to bring their playbook to the office.
Yeah.
Frank Rozier, our defense looked like trash. Our defense it
wasn't the best.
Our defense won the game.
They did win the game. They
Frank,
did win the game.
I got you, Frank.
They were below average. They were below average most of the game, I would say.
Fumble recovery, Tim Horn, touchdown. Defense stands on 4 or 5 plays from the Lions. Defense holds up.
Yeah, so we did win the game on defense. So I will say that.
If they had one for the preseason, Coy, I'd be there.
They had one for the preseason first round bye right now. God damn it!
One time for the fan, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. Arthur Smith right now talking to the great Dave Archer. Jeff Wolf, nice to see Ritter do something. Nice win. Still means nothing. It's preseason. Other than Ritter, not many starters in the fourth quarter. But of course, Jeff, it's preseason.
I would say the win kind of means something, but it doesn't mean something. Like
Falcon fans,
it's a bowl. It's in the bowl.
Now that we got the win, right? Let's go over this, right? We talked about it the other day, but now the game has been played. Does winning matter in the preseason? Look at your TV tonight, Falcons fans, on ESPN and NFL Network. Look at the team after the touchdown to, what's his name? Bernhardt at the end of the game. The pass from Ritter. If winning doesn't matter, why the hell is Ritter escaping the pocket with 30-something seconds left to go, trying to throw on 4th and 9, trying to throw the damn touchdown to win the game? Winning does matter in preseason. Tell those players that. Go in the locker room, tell all those players, lose every game in preseason and get ready for the Saints. Doesn't look good. Look at Arthur Smith feels a little bit better today. He was fired up on the sideline too, boy. There's a couple times. I was like, hey, don't put the camera on this man. Him and Dean Pease. And Dean Pease ain't in the booth no more. He on the field. So he said he want to look the players face to face. So you saw that boy. I saw some fired up coaches tonight, Bodie. But just going back over preseason, Bodie. Winning does matter, man. Look at the celebration after the touchdown. The players are jumping around. The sideline's going crazy. Look at the celebration after the win. Players are, grabbing helmets and high fives and salutes and handshakes. They get to go to the locker room and go back and tell their families, yeah, we did this tonight. XYZ, we got the win. I felt good playing. You go to you go to the interviews tomorrow with your coaches, like, I felt good doing this. Oh, I recognize this. You feel better after a win. Your morale's different. Am I right, Bo?
Yeah, that's the thing. That's exactly right. I mean, winning. I would say winning matters because you gotta have that winning mentality. Even if it is preseason, you gotta make the winning play. You gotta make the winning run, the winning tackle. That's how you start because you come out in the preseason losing, and that's all you know is losing. You go in the regular season, and then it's more of the same. So, I mean, they made the plays, winning plays, and you just got to win. It's a mentality thing. And you keep it rolling, you just want some more, and then that'll make the players play harder, even in the damn preseason. And a lot of these cats trying to make the team, so they're gonna play as hard as they goddamn can. So,
and just one thing you just said there, a lot of these players are trying to make the team. Guess what, Falcon fans? You saw some of them players tonight.
Yeah,
we talked about some of these players over the past few episodes, and tonight some of them got the star. We're going to talk about that after we finish the third and fourth quarter notes. Falcons win 27-23.
Forgot to tell you about that Geronimo Allison drop in the second quarter. That was too damn easy. He dropped that easy-ass ball on your ass. Like he did
jump back on a screen route 2 plays later to get us closer into the goal line. But yes, that one play, he did miss as well on, was it third and 5 or something?
Something like that. I don't think it was a third down play because I think we kept going. But it was. He dropped an easy pass, and it shouldn't have happened that way. Yeah. So
one time for the fans.
I did want to mention that.
Y'all lit, Falcons fans. It's a preseason game, but we still lit out here, man. Going to the chat. Jamie, Frank, Coy, Jeff, ATL, GJ, Georgia Faithful's in the chat. He's ready.
Yes, sir.
Ice Cold Wolf. Coy Bishop, run game is going to be good this year. Hey,
we got some backs. We got some explosives.
We just talked about it. 100 yards in the first half, rushing the ball with your 2 mobile quarterbacks and 2 running backs. So that's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Stream like y'all going with Smitty. Smitty, y'all going on with Smitty? Talking about Smitty's Sports Machine. Shout out to Antoine if he's talking about Smitty's Sports Machine. He does a podcast too. We played okay. Needs to tighten up on both sides of the ball, but I still earlier give us a C. Go Falcons. So the one thing I was looking at tonight, the offensive line for Ritter, which I think they did a good job. End of the second quarter, they got a little sloppy. Ritter was getting banged up. He was clean at first, but then all of a sudden, Ritter get hit. Almost got sacked. No, he took the 1 sack in the third quarter. Yeah. So I noticed that too as well. Like, okay, the line was doing well at first. Everybody was bonding together, and then all of a sudden, slowly started to get rid of more pressure put against the offensive line. But still, the Falcons came away with a win. And to see Ritter in the fourth quarter make those adjustments on 4th and 9. So that's a damn quarterback for you. Escaping the pocket. Man, come on, man.
Yeah, balls. That was a great play.
Dre's in here. What's good, Dre? Leaf Rollers up in here. I see a lot of first timers up in here. Hit that subscribe button.
What's good? What's good?
Hit that
welcome.
Subscribe button.
Welcome, y'all. All right, welcome. We're gonna state the facts.
Would you go with the second quarterback since he won the game? No. Mariota's still your quarterback.
He did
we talked
great.
about that in some private chats that I'm in with the Falcons fans.
He did great.
Mariota's still your quarterback. Thing. But Ritter had a damn good game. I guarantee you that. But Mariota's still your quarterback. You now know off of one game, Ritter can control an offense because now one preseason game is under his belt. Preseason. I understand. Yep. Saints, Rams, Seahawks. I know how the season will be played this year. But it's good to see your Falcons come away with a win. Feel a little bit better about today. Get on that plane. Head back to Atlanta. Start getting prepared for, the Jets. Monday Night Football now, right? So you start getting prepared for that. You go up to New York. You slap the Jets on Monday Night Football. And then people are really watching. 2-0 Falcons. Team's looking a little bit better. We want to get that pass rush, though. That was the main thing I was watching. Like, where is the pass rush? Every one of my notes, first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, even up to the fourth quarter after that Timothy Horn fumble, I said, where the hell is the damn pass rush?
It's not there. The only person I really saw that was getting at it was AK-47.
Arnold.
And I love to see that, but I need to see some Malone. I need to see Malone not get pump faked out the fucking play. I'll tell you that.
But there was one time Malone got pump fake. I was like, God, where'd you go?
And then, hey, you jumped to the moon, didn't you? Yeah.
That was it. So, all right.
You know how they do them
That's
memes.
how we gonna do it.
You know how they do them memes and the players be getting crossed in the NBA and then he did this.
Yeah.
They probably have him frozen in the air looking
He
like
was glitched. It looked like he was glitched out for a
a
second.
Klondike commercial or something.
But look at this though, Falcons fans. He tried to get to the quarterback who was escaping, running around to the edge, heading around to the sideline. Looked like he was about to run out of bounds. Malone headed over there. Could have made a big tackle. The pump fake got him. But it's his first game for some of these players, especially the rookies.
Yeah, I know.
They're a little antsy, you know what I'm saying? That energy's a little different tonight.
Yeah.
You know?
They'll learn. We're
going to get to the third and fourth quarter notes here shortly before we start talking. Lil Shanny with formations and running exotic calls out of him. That's right, Dre.
Yeah, we need it. I can't do predictable plays. Like, I can't. I've been watching all these other coordinators do predictable plays too long. So
everybody in here saw the game. I know what happened. Desmond Ridder, 10 for 22, 103 yards, 2 touchdowns, 89.8 rating. Mariota, 2 for 2, 36 yards, 118. 118 for real? Okay.
Who? You mean the team ran?
Mariota, because he's 2 for 2, 36 yards. He had the rushing touchdown, but they tripping on this.
Rushing touchdown. No, it's not 118 yards.
He didn't run tripping on this. Yards.
Oh,
yeah. They're going over the team. Yeah, this is team.
It's got to be team. Yeah.
Yeah. Ridder, 6 for 59. Ollison, 5 for 33. Tyler Algieri. The boy has some power runs over there. I saw one guy. He went off the screen for a minute. I said, hey, somebody need to go get that cornerback up. Somebody need to check on 25.
Yeah.
He's down on the ground. Tyler Algieri went 3 for 25. He had 2 good runs. 15-yard run on his first one. Caleb Huntley, 8 for 18. Damian Williams, 3 for 10. And did you see the first run by Damian Williams? It was like a stutter step. Gotta go.
Yeah.
And then he got caught, and it was like, oh, my God. Damian.
He got some speed, boy. He took off.
How many rushing yards do we have all together? We ran like hell, man. We had 29 carries for 168 yards and a touchdown.
168.
29 carries for 168 yards and a touchdown. It looks like Arthur Smith said, look, we're going to run the hell out of this ball. I don't give a damn if it's Ridder, Mariota.
Hey.
Don't matter. Did we target Pitts?
Pitts?
No. Pitts was on. Did Pitts play?
Did he play? I don't even remember seeing him on.
I think he was on the field maybe one time for like a decoy, but I didn't see him play. I don't think I seen him play.
They didn't really have to throw the pitch. You know what Pitts is. You know what I'm saying?
We won 27-23
just didn't work out that
Patterson.
It just didn't work out that way. It's cool without Pitts, Patterson, and Edwards.
One time for the fan. We're going to the quarter 3 and 4 notes, man. The chat is jumping, man. Reggie Torres checking in, man. Rise up,
everybody. Everybody, if you new, man, we got a treat for y'all, man. Y'all subscribe. Hit that like button. Come on.
Subscribe to the channel. One time for the fan on YouTube. One time for the fan on Facebook. Twitter. We live. We talking Falcons football.
Welcome.
Desmond, I'm impressed with his confidence overall. He is mature beyond his years. Makes a mistake, but still comes back like nothing happened. Kid is special to me. Going over to makes a mistake and comes back like nothing happens, that goes to the play where I believe it was a penalty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then the next play, he completed another pass. And then they got brought back a couple more yards, and another penalty or something happened. I guess he had a tackle for loss, something in the backfield. And then Desmond Ridder got the line back again, got the confidence back again, and drove the team back down again to put him in range again.
Mm-hmm.
Ridder looks good.
I can tell you, he's got poise. I can see the poise in him, especially on the fucking 4th down play where he threw the game-winning touchdown. I mean, he has poise, man. I love that. You don't see that often. Like, yeah, he made that mistake. He threw that pick. Yeah, it was a penalty, blah, 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 all that. But he still stood his ground, came back. You got some more third quarter notes? Yeah.
4th and 9. Third quarter notes here going over. Ridder back out on the field. They had made the mention. They had made the note. I'm sorry. Excuse me. The Falcons, they put on the screen at the, they had over 100 yards rushing on the ground already. That's why I told my friends in the group chat. I said, when was the last time we had over 100 yards rushing on the ground like this? Like where your quarterbacks were actually doing decent running the ball. 2 running backs were actually doing decent running the ball. It looks good, but it's preseason.
Yeah.
You want it to happen week 1 against the Saints. Going into the half, the Falcons have over 100 yards going against the Saints. That'd be perfect. You know, that sets a little bit of a better balance going into your second half against the Saints.
I mean, Mariota did run over the first team defense of the Lions.
Running. Not for his life, but he was running to open up lanes, help out, you know.
It was the first team defense
so
of
you had
the
to go ahead and do
Lions.
what you had to do. Yeah.
Exactly. It is the Lions. These cats did win 3 games, but, you know.
Falcons driving, second half. Franks with the big miss catch. He had it. It was in his hands.
That's what I got. First thing I got here, Felipe, big drop. He had that. I think he overthought that shit. He didn't clutch it. He didn't fucking monkey clutch that shit. He should have. He shouldn't have dropped that shit. That pissed me off. He'll do better though. He's a first time tight end. So
not even with just Franks, but a lot of drops tonight from the receivers, from some of the fullbacks, even the tight ends. A lot of drops. Yeah. You know, Parker Hesse had a drop. Rainey had a drop. Franks had a drop. James had a drop. Batson had a drop. Like just off of just Geronimo Allison had to drop. Mm-hmm. You know, them is push-ups right there, man.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I noticed in the third quarter, and I pointed out to some of my friends, that some of the formations the Falcons are going to run are going to confuse the shit out of some of these defenses. I kept seeing that pistol. I kept talking about it. The pistol. They audibled a couple times out of their original formation into the pistol. Gave more room, more space for Desmond, more control. He didn't have to be under center, you know, with his back turned sometimes when he goes off the play action. He kind of noticed that even on his RPOs or even his play actions from the pistol, he can kind of read the defense. Okay, what's going on? I bet. Let me pull. Boom. Third quarter, he was lining it up. He got a couple passes in. Looked pretty good. Lions fans were booing at that point in the third quarter.
Good. Great.
Ritter doing well, driving the ball, and here comes the boos from the damn Lions.
Yeah.
So,
because they seen it all before.
D. Alford had a solid second half. Tease Tabor looked really good too as well. Yeah. The drop from Rainey, the drop from Franks.
Yeah.
James with another drop. I mean, I think they had a couple 3-and-outs where the Falcons couldn't get it going. It was 20-20 for a minute.
Yeah.
You know, it was like, okay, well, this is going to be balanced ball. And then we noticed that getting close to our podcast starting, hell, they might go into overtime. That's why we were sitting here waiting like, hold on, let's start the show at 9:05. I know they ain't finna go into no damn overtime with this shit.
Yeah.
So Ritter at that point playing 3 quarters, looking good. Bodie, some of your notes from quarter 3. I mean, I got some players to watch for. I'm ready to get to the players to watch for. We know the Falcons won 27-23. The fourth quarter was pretty much the big part of the game where they had the sack. The fumble recovery from Tim Horn. Then Ritter, 4th and 9, putting it on the money over there to Bernhardt. But please, Bodie, give me your notes for quarter 3.
Okay, quarter 3 notes. You pretty much named a lot of it, but you did the D. Alford interception. That was beautiful. That was it was an athletic, beautiful interception. He had great instincts on that. Like he really, and that it was caused by AK.
He got pressure to the quarterback. That's right.
He got pressure. He got that quarterback out that pocket, and he threw a terrible pass. And Alford jumped it. He jumped it great. So that looks good for him. I like that. That was great to see. Ettridge, the linebacker. I was just like you said, he just put it up there. I was just finna say it, Dre. You took it out of my mouth. Ettridge was everywhere. He looked good. He did. He deserves another look. He deserves deeper looks. I didn't see much from Nathan Landman. I mean, he was out there, but
he was in there a couple times. More like group tackles, not too many solo tackles, but I saw him get active a few times.
But I think he played his role. You know,
because don't forget, no Troy Anderson, no Nick Kowalski, so he had a lot of opportunities tonight. Dorian Etheridge, definitely a player. who got the PT tonight, and he showed up. He showed out.
He upped his stock, so they're gonna get a good look at him. I doubt he gets cut. I think he'll make the next week. Tyler Algier, a couple big plays, a couple big runs out there. He looked great. Let me see anything else I got here.
As you go to that, I'm gonna go to Dre right here. Dre, the situation with the handoffs, it looked like Ritter was just trying to stay in rhythm. You know what I'm saying? Because he was doing so well. He didn't fumble on the snap. He had that one snap, the low snap that time where, it looked like the center's fault. But he was trying to execute as best as he can from it. I'm sure he had the jitters too. It's a quarterback going to his first game in the NFL. Even if it's preseason, who cares? But
yeah.
I did notice that too sometimes on the pistol plays when he was handing it off to either Quadri or Huntley. It looked kind of slow. I don't know if it was part of the game plan to run the play that way, to set it up to where the offensive line kind of gets, try to get to like the first level before you hand it off to Caleb or hand it off to Quadri. But I did notice that sometimes. But then again, it was the first game for Ritter. So if it happens again next game, I might call it out. But then again, we have to see what was Ritter's style. Maybe that is just his style on the play action. Yeah. Maybe that's just his style on the RPO. But we did see, even when he got sacked, he didn't even want to go down. Boom, juking one guy. Boom, juking the next guy. So sometimes it looks like Ritter's just a, quiet kid, just trying to play football. But then tonight he will turn it up sometimes, escaping the pocket. That one rush he had for 13, 14 yards, 15 yards? When he broke the pocket, ran up the field, and got the first down. Yeah. That's what you want.
He got some moves. Even he got stopped. He did a spin move. He was trying to get the. I noticed he got some elusiveness about him.
He broke two sacks and got away, and then got sacked on the other side. Yeah,
got sacked on the other side. Yeah. I did say my last note in the third quarter is they did let David Blau shred us. Like, I don't like that shit. Who the hell is David Blau? Like, let's get real here. I got to get better. The pass rotation did look a little ugly, but no, that is what it is right there. So
y'all going over these players who's getting torched.
Oh yeah,
38 was
I wrote them down.
I got them. We got the cut list right here too as well.
We definitely got the cut list.
Is there a show Sunday? Of course there is.
Yes, sir. We'll be here.
Of course there is. Our defense was bend not break. Guess what, Dre? Our defense won the game.
Yeah.
They was on the field last.
They did not
just gave up, but they did last time. How they? Oh no, what was that time against Stafford? Remember when Stafford had them 3 passes that time against us when we played Detroit?
Yep.
This is preseason.
Yeah.
Falcons could have just blew the game right there. There was enough time on the clock for Detroit to come back and win the game.
Yeah, they had a chance.
But even in preseason, your players competed, and they went out there and got a win, 27-23.
Yeah.
Clayton, third conversion need work too. Third down conversions do need work. Yeah, I was surprised they had a 3rd down and 2 and they ran the ball. Ritter was doing so well in the pistol. I was surprised why they put him under center, and I was like, okay, y'all going to run it on 3rd and 2 and then punt it right after? All right, but, I'm not the coach. I just podcast. Defense played well, but I believe we still need a player or two for the defensive line. Pass rush was the only thing I was looking at. I mentioned it in a couple of chats that I'm in, talking to some Falcon fans. Going into the fourth quarter, even up to the Timothy Horn, which at that point, the Lions did not have to be passing the ball. The snap from the center, the fumble, Timothy Horn falls on it. Now, the next play, what is it? A run? 2 plays? It was 2 runs, was it? I think right after when Ritter was 2 runs, and then they did a pass, and then they went for it on 4th and 9, and then Ritter escaped. Boom, they're showing the play right here, but up to that point, I said, where the hell is the pass rush?
Yeah, it was rough.
We could have lost that game 23-20. All right, cool. But where the hell is the pass rush? Yeah. Then the guy who gets to the quarterback after we get the touchdown and go up 27-23, Jalen Dalton with the sack. Jalen Dalton. Where do I remember that name from? That's the kid who was fighting at camp the other day.
Yeah, it was.
Who got into the
damn
scuffle.
Jalen Dalton. Got a goddamn sack.
He got a little fight in him.
Yeah, he do. And that's something to look at. I think they need to keep him. See what he got.
Might be playing against the Jets next week.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, it does. And you can see the fight in the team. Dre, you always agree with us, man. We got to get you on the show, Dre. You don't practice losing. Eric Parker's in the house.
Hey, put that shit on a t-shirt. You already know,
That shit
Eric.
on a t-shirt. Do we need lineman additions? I think, honestly, I mean, Marlon Davidson didn't play tonight. I didn't see Zoe Carter a lot, too, as well.
Zoe was out there.
Zoe was
he
out
played,
there? Okay.
but he didn't play a lot. You know,
okay.
He didn't
I
play
think
a lot.
if they want to go get another pass rusher, they look, after the Jets game and you say, okay, how many sacks do we have? Let's just say they go 2-0 against the Jets, but they only have 3 sacks. Right? You got to look and say, we need to get to the fucking quarterback.
Yeah.
Okay? I understand going against week 1 against the Saints with Jameis and everything. Grady's going to take a lot off that line, and we're trying to build to see who's next to Grady's and Anthony Rush. Is it going to be Darian Daniels had a decent game tonight, playing some D tackle in the second half. The other guy, Dalton, had a decent time. Timothy Horn had a solid time tonight playing some D tackle in the second half. But they're still trying to build that defensive line. But if we need to go get another pass rusher, we need to go get him quickly before week 1. Let's not wait till week 4 and 5 and make some trades. Go get a guy
who's there
now.
You gotta see who's out there. Yeah. I noticed one thing. I mean, I would like for us to have that. I'm referring back to the first quarter, but
go ahead.
That playmaker, like having that. I'm advocating for Roquan Smith, but yeah. See, that middle is susceptible, man. We was getting gashed, and I don't like that shit. Like he was getting gashed. Did Tangelo play tonight?
Tangelo did play. He played some in the second half. He was out there next to Horn. But going back to the first quarter, though, what you're talking about with the run defense and how the Lions did drive on us, Rashard Evans looked nice.
He did. He had 4 tackles.
Rashard Evans. And the way that they talked to him in the post-game interview after the game, or even during the game, like second and third quarter, was like, he seems to be the guy who's going to be leading the defense in the middle. The way they spoke to him in the interview.
Now, is Troy Anderson hurt? Is that why he didn't play?
Didn't get a chance to see any updates if it was. Was too busy grilling. Had ribs, had brats. I did Detroit. I did like Detroit style Coney Island dogs. You know how you do like the it's the glizzy, but I didn't do the glizzy.
Oh, you can do the glizzy.
I subbed the glizzy for the brat. So
okay.
I had the pickle, the pickle on there and the relish and the onions. You know what I'm saying? Toasted the bun. Real Coney Island you know what I'm saying? But that's what they call it. Anytime the Falcons play a team, I try to, go off of the city that they're playing against and what they eat. And I noticed that they're big on these Detroit Coney Island dogs. The Jets, next week, New York, they're big on what, like pizza, subs, you know what I'm saying? That type of stuff. So I might do some subs, you know what I'm saying? The Jags, they'll kind of, I guess they're big on crab cakes or something like that, or soup or something. I don't know. But I'll find it out. But like the Saints, seafood, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
LA, probably be some like
some
Tex-Mex type of thing,
Yeah.
But I try to go off of whatever city we're playing against. But yeah, man, I didn't get a chance to see Troy Anderson's report or Nick Kowalski while they were out, but they were part of the inactives tonight. But the Falcons still came in with a win.
Yeah, absolutely.
One time for the fan. Wednesdays, Sundays, 8 p.m. on Facebook, YouTube, also Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcasts. So one time for the fan, we out here. What about them lacrosse players? I believe they made a case for themselves tonight. Bernhardt with the TD win, just saying they may make the team. The wide receiver room is pretty tight. I think Darby even had a catch tonight. I saw Darby out there.
Darby did catch. Darby did have a catch. Darby looked straight. Yeah, they're trying to do something.
A C is a good grade. You give him a C? A C?
I say a C minus.
C minus tonight?
I didn't see enough pass rush. I mean, all I saw was AK. So that's bullshit. I need to see more.
I can go with all right, so it's preseason, and the game was kind of balanced for a while from the second, third, and the fourth quarter. And then that play kind of woke me up because I was getting ready to start the podcast, and I said, "Oh shit, we got the fumble." Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I was like, okay, so I'll give them for the fight, the way they still competed. That was the 2-minute warning right there. They didn't. the game was wrapped for the Lions.
Yeah.
They didn't have to do that shit. So to see the Falcons step up and to still fight, to see Tim Horn get that fumble, to see Desmond Ridder get out there in that offense and to drive and to do what he could to help us get a win.
Mm-hmm.
I gave him a B-. Right? The pass rush is the one thing that concerned me tonight. I was like, one sack is all y'all gonna get.
We was letting them slow quarterbacks get their way, bro. Dudes was running on us and stuff. Oh,
Boyle and Burrow, whatever guy's name is.
Barrow, whatever.
Barrow, whatever.
Yeah.
You should have had them guys on the ground like 3-4 times.
It's hard to say that. Try to say that shit 10 times fast, bro. Barrow and Boyle
and Barrow. Hey, Barrow.
Hey, Barrow.
But the thing about it is, you had some opportunities. One thing I wrote down here is the thing that Dean Pease told us at OTAs, the missed opportunities. We saw some tonight.
It's a lot.
Arnold had an opportunity one time to get a sack down on the ground.
I'm sitting there watching.
Yep.
Damn. I'm sitting there watching Dean Pease just pissed on the
he was pissed a couple times. I saw that.
He was pissed. I'm like, yo, he was mad. He had reason to be. They was looking like they was not getting it. They was not finishing.
Fourth quarter, Falcons fans, you guys saw what happened. Lions had the lead, could have won the game. Fans were screaming. I remember after they had that remember they converted on that first down, and it went like close to the 2-minute warning, and I'm like, okay, Falcons about to lose, but 2023, all right, I'm cool with that. But the clock wasn't at 0, motherfucker.
Yep.
Shortly after, the fans in the stadium started cheering. I'm like, okay, Lions got it. And then they run the ball. Then they pass. And I'm like, wait a minute. Why they still passing? They don't have to do this. The game's over.
I was confused.
Next pass leads to a fumble. Horn recovers. Falcons win 27-23 10 minutes later. The game is never over until the clock strikes 0, Falcons fans. One time for the fan. We got some more stuff to go over. Let's go over the players to watch. Let's go over the players to watch. We're going to the chat. Tim Riley's in here. Lisa Shepard's in here. Zantega's in here. Thea's in here. Dre's in here. Steve Carrega's in here. Eric Parker's in here. Brian David Efron is back. Brian is back. What's up, Brian? Haven't seen you in a while, man. Good to see all the fans. Philip
Drake
Crawford.
will be fine, Brian. Drake will be fine, Brian.
Drake should be okay. I think he'll be okay. He should be okay.
Yeah.
Somebody's in trouble. Letting her underage kids drink at the alcohol. You Airbnb parents in trouble again. Letting your kids throw them back to school parties.
Goddamn news.
Now you made Fox 5. Now they outside your house taking pictures at 6 a.m. What y'all think about Hundley?
Headlights, boy.
I'll let Bodie answer that first. What you think about Hundley, Bodie?
Hundley, I mean, I think he had a good run. I mean, he was decent. I mean, you know, other cats were better. I would say that. But you know, the opportunities he got, he wasn't bad. I'll say that. Hundley wasn't bad.
It's not because I'm so high on Tyler Algier that, you know, I ain't got the love for Hundley like that. But I do know that the way this running back room is set up, you know, they drafted Tyler for a reason. And when he got the ball on the first play for him, you kind of seen that. The trucking went downhill. He was going straight.
Yeah.
I thought he was about to break and go for a touchdown for a second.
You talk about north-south running? Yeah. Hey, man. North-south.
Tyler? Kid's a problem, man. Already on this first game, though. But I want to see. I'm ready for the Falcons to play again tomorrow. They got any more people to play tomorrow?
You really
trying to watch this game like a motherfucker until next week.
Are you trying to pop some ACLs, bro? Stop it. Don't do that.
Bro, I'm watching this game every day until next week, Monday. We celebrating this victory. Falcons fans, we celebrating the victory.
It's a rare preseason victory. We don't win in the preseason, so you won.
Come on, y'all.
Won tonight. Yeah. Hit that like and subscribe, bro. Appreciate that, like.
Hit that subscribe. One time for the fan. Wednesdays, Sundays, 8 p.m. We're doing the Friday post-game show. We got so much going on with One Time for the Fan. Can't wait for y'all to jump back in here Sunday. Appreciate everybody who's here for the first time. Go ahead, Bodie.
No, I was saying I was reading the question. I think they did change the rule. I forgot. I just heard it in passing, but I think they changed the rule for preseason. They don't want overtime in the preseason because it's
I,
not
I think you're
necessary.
right, which is why the Falcons went for it on 4th and 9 because they want to go 23-23. That would have been stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, go for it. You know what I'm saying? See what your
Yeah.
team got. But the play was nice. Otherwise than it breaking down. But Bernhardt, your lacrosse guy,
Yeah.
he did a little lacrosse move too. He's like, get out of here.
Yeah, he did. I don't know shit about lacrosse, but
I don't either,
yeah.
but I know he used the lacrosse move today. Like, get.
Hey, and the ball fell right in the bread basket. But I ain't gonna hold him. That was good.
Ref
It
missed
worked
the
out.
holding call too, because if you see when he pushed the guy off of him, the guy's grabbing Bernhardt's jersey like this, pulling him. So Bernhardt's using his strength to get the guy off of him and set up for the pass from Ritter. But let's go to Ritter on that play.
I can't wait to watch Hard Knocks and Dan Campbell chewing into that guy's ass.
So the
funny.
Funchess play where he hopped over, I think it was D. Alford.
Yeah.
And then the guy announcer said, "Oh, that's a play that's going to be on Hard Knocks. Can't wait to see that one." Well, guess what, mother? Wait till you see that Desmond Ritter play on 4th and 9.
Yeah.
Because that was real.
Yeah, put that shit on Hard Knocks.
Put that shit on a t-shirt.
On a t-shirt too, yeah. Goddamn, yeah. It's gonna be I'm definitely watching Hard Knocks. I want to laugh at that shit.
Still going to the chat before we go to the players to watch for. I think he had jitters and didn't want to make mistakes because he got a little quicker later. You're right about that, but once again, Dre, week 1 preseason. I do think Ritter was just going at maybe I don't think he was doing like 100%. You know what I'm saying? Like going like.
I mean, it's his first professional game.
Yeah.
You know, it's the jitters with all of those cats, and I think Ritter handled it very well. I do.
You know what would make Ritter's game much better tonight? If some of them receivers would have caught them damn passes.
So many drops.
The Franks catch would have been like, y'all would have been talking about the Franks catch tomorrow. Like, y'all see that catch from Franks? Did you see Hesse catch the ball like that? Ritter was dropping some dimes like, foop, foop.
He really was.
Foop.
He really was. The catch, the drops hurt him. He dropped some dimes. He had some floaters in there. Like they fell in the bread basket.
Offense sells tickets. Defense wins games. Dre, defense won this game tonight. They were last on the field. They secured the victory. And for those that say preseason doesn't matter, I saw players happy. I saw players shaking hands, feeling good because they got the win.
The morale.
That does up the morale. You get on that plane. You're not drinking champagne and alcohol. You ain't going to the strip club.
Yeah,
you go back to Flowery Branch, and you feel a little bit better about what happened the night before.
Yeah, this ain't Patrick Beverly in the play-in. They're not acting like they won a championship off the goddamn. Yeah.
Not P-Bev.
P-Bev.
Rate this defense. Michael Ray, welcome, Michael Ray. A lot of first-timers in here tonight. The Falcon fans are here. They are ready for the season, y'all. Falcon fans, we got a lot to talk about. Glad that y'all here. Rate this defense. Michael Ray. Tonight, like how we want to rate them, Bodie, on A to F or... The team, we said what? You said C- for the team.
I said C- for the team. Yeah.
But the defense tonight?
You go first.
Otherwise, in that pick from Alford, keeping the game, within arm's reach at a bunch of times. Lions score, you score. Field goal. Stop. 3 and out. I got to give them that C in a way, because that pick was nice from Alford, the Darren Hall rundown, even the fumble recovery from Tim Horn. I mean, they had certain flashes on defense, but to keep the game that close, you could have just let the game be blown wide open. Lions had some plays tonight where you said, oh, damn, they better score.
Yeah.
Or, damn, they better really take the lead. And then you saw that push back or that stop, that control. One time Detroit's controlling. The next time the Falcons defense is controlling. I'll give them a C, not a C+, just a C. But I like the pick from Alford. I like the fight from Arnold Ebiketie tonight, even though it's still, no sacks for him. But the push, the pressure that he had. D'Angelo Malone, I saw him a couple times. Dang, I saw him too as well. So these are players on defense that I'm mentioning.
I didn't even hear Ogadeji's name.
I didn't hear him much either, but I give him a C. Bodie, rate this defense, please. Give him a C.
I'll start with the first team defense versus the first team offense of Detroit. They got shredded. I'm sorry. It was bad. So, I mean, there was nothing good about that. They get a D there. They got to do better. They just got to do better. They didn't get no pass rush. They didn't get none of that. The first team defense. Defense
They'll
after
get
that.
pushed back every play.
Yeah, it was bad.
Mm-hmm.
It was bad. I mean, what you gonna say? I'm gonna tell the truth. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you.
Mm-hmm.
The pass rush it's always been a problem, Mike, and we got to fix it. I mean, we got the players, we got the young players, but I will tell you this: they put those young players on the second and third team to ease them in. I don't think they want to just throw them in the fire. If you notice, a lot of the young players were back in the depth chart and they played later. You know what I'm saying? That was by design. It ain't because they've been playing bad and had a bad training camp or nothing like that. They did that by design because they want them to ease them up. And I said Arnold will probably start week 1. Dude was the best pass rusher out there. He was moving the pocket.
Mm-hmm.
So
after Arnold, who do you think was the next best pass rusher or coming close to it? Taekwon Graham had some flashes where I was like,
yeah,
is that Taekwon in there?
Yeah, he did some dumb shit too, but
yeah, it's true.
Like he was in there. Taekwon Graham was the next best pass rusher, probably. He got in there a little bit.
So I've been to training camp a lot this season. Eric Parker's been there too, with me, Joe Allen, DeMario, and those plays. We talked about it on the One Time for the Fan shows a couple episodes ago, where I kept saying, "Oh man, this guy's gonna be this. Oh, this guy's gonna be that."
Yeah.
Tonight, you got out there and you saw football. 1 sack from the defense, 1 pick from the defense, 1 fumble recovery from the defense. What I saw at training camp was, he's gonna be truth. But you saw football tonight. So still, these players have to develop. We talked about D. Alford in a couple episodes. Like, watch for this guy. Watch for that 3rd and 4th cornerback spot. He's going to be fighting. D. Alford was playing slot tonight. He was playing man to man on the outside tonight. D. Alford looks to be a guy who's competing to win a spot on his team. But we talked about a player like him. We talked about a player like Tease Tabor. Tease showed up in the second half to where they put the camera on him like, this Tease Tabor guy.
I will say that. Tease was thumping.
He was out there.
He was there.
He was out there. And if you're looking for, I don't know if it's Dean Marlowe. I don't know if it's Eric Harris. But if you're looking for that safety who played well tonight and a guy who, should definitely, if you're doing college, like get the sticker on some helmets, Tease Tabor would have been that guy. He definitely showed up in that second half to where you said, okay, he's commanding the secondary. He's pushing over linebackers. He's telling linebackers move. He got a little play in him.
Yeah.
Tease Tabor.
Tease showed his ass at Florida when he was in college. He was nice, but he got to the pros and he had his struggles. But I think it's still in there. He's a decent player. He's a good player. He's probably one of the players that will make the team.
One time for the fan. Dave isn't here. Dave.
What's up, Dave
has been here since day 1, since draft night.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Shout out to Dave. For those that's been here, first time we did a draft show, Bodie and I. 3 hours.
Go back and look at that.
3 hours and 30 minutes. It's on the YouTube channel. 3 hours and 30 minutes the first night. 3 hours and 45 minutes the second night. 5 hours and 15 minutes on day 3 of the draft.
I recommend you guys just put it on YouTube and listen to the audio because you probably don't want to sit here and watch us for 12 hours straight. But just
the show was so long, Spotify said, "No, we're not uploading this shit. We're not doing it. We're not doing 5 hours."
It's a way you can play YouTube and just listen to the audio if you want to go back and look at that shit.
Or just go and check. You can skim through and see when the picks were made.
Yeah.
We did talk about who was going to be selected. I said it was going to be a pass rusher with the 8th pick. Everybody was talking defense on the shows before, and then they said, nah, they're going to draft the wide receiver. I said, y'all switched up on me? We was just talking defense.
It just made the most sense at that point. It just the safeties, we had 2 young safeties. They make sense to get Kyle Hamilton. The pass rushers, they went off the board. So no wide receiver. We had a pick of the litter of the wide receivers. So it just made sense at that point.
Ernest checking in from San Diego. Please, if you're not checking in from somewhere outside of Atlanta, drop it in the chat. You know what I'm saying? If you're watching from right now, drop it in the chat where y'all from. Yeah. Right? We're trying to get all the love from out here.
I know we got Falcons fans everywhere.
Everywhere. Ryan Foley's out there. I think he's in Montana or Washington. DSGB Hall's in San Diego. Tim Riley's in Alabama. You know what I'm saying? So we got some Falcon fans that's from, everywhere. So please drop it in the chat where y'all from, man. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all going to any games this season, let me know, home or away. I will be there. So let me know. We can link up at any time. Bodie will probably be there too as well.
Take pics. Yeah, absolutely.
Bernhardt. Oh, DSGB Hall. Darby had a couple of catches.
Yeah.
4th, 5th, 6th wide receiver battle is underway. Going over that, Bodie, who is your 4th receiver tonight? If it's going to be Drake, Edwards, and OZ, who showed up to be your 4th receiver tonight? You can't say Pitts or Patterson.
Yeah, of course not. That's tough. I don't think one receiver just knocked my socks off. I mean, I really can't pinpoint one guy. Everybody had their little catches, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was out there contributing, but I can't pinpoint one guy that just stood out to be that top, a good receiver tonight. You might have to get back with me on that one. I can't really pinpoint one person.
Drake London, this is Falcons win 27-23, right? But check this out. Drake London, one reception, 24 yards. Bernhardt, 1 reception, 21 yards. Bird, 1 reception, 20 yards. Ollison, 1 reception, 20 yards.
Exactly.
Darby,
1 reception.
2 receptions, 14 yards. Hodge, 1 reception, 12 yards. Williams, 1 reception, 9 yards. Tate, 1.
Yeah, nobody caught over. Darby was the only person to catch 2 passes. Everybody else caught 1 pass, bro.
Should I?
Nope.
Did I renege on something here? Did the Falcons defense win this game? Was it the run game? Was it the team just being balanced and playing as a whole, as a unit? Look at the receivers. Nobody had 3 catches.
Shit,
nobody.
Only one person had 2, and everybody had 1 catch.
Your leading reception receiver on the team is Frank Darby with 2.
You caught 2 short ones.
Drake London had the most yards receiving in the game with 24. And we won 27-23. How? That run game was on point.
Epitome of spreading the ball around tonight.
Yep. One time for the fan. We're going over the players to watch. Chat. Chime in, chat. Chime in. One time for the fan. I see viewers.
Yeah.
We live, baby. Wednesday, Sunday, 8 p.m. One time for the fan. Facebook, YouTube. Friday, right here, postgame show. Falcons, Lions. Falcons win 27-23. I was getting ready to type Falcons lose 23-20. And then that damn fumble recovery. I jumped about my seat. I said, oh, shit.
Yeah.
But don't let that be don't let that be a regular season game and I was in Detroit. I'm giving fans hell at that point.
Oh, man.
And on that touchdown, you kicking me out this mother.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. This is my last time at Ford Field. Fuck all y'all.
They're going to throw beer at you, bro. They're going to fuck you up.
My last time at Ford Field. You'll never remember this face.
They're going to put your ass on the flyer at the door. Do not let this guy in.
Have you seen him after he escapes Ford Field?
I know, right?
Hey, question: does it respect how many running backs y'all think we carry this season on the 53? It depends on how many tight ends you carry. Honestly, and how many wide receivers here? You gonna go with 6? You gonna go with 5? It looks like you're not even gonna use all 5 in game.
Yeah, I say Q ran hard tonight. Q had some big ass holes to run through tonight, so that's part of it. I know Q had got his ass stuffed on the when he played with the starters in the beginning. I think he got stuffed by Aiden Hutchinson. I remember that.
One thing you got to look for with Quadri too as well. Next week, if they play more of Patterson and Williams, Quadri has to show up when he gets the chance to show up. Tonight was like, Quadri, it's your go. Yeah. So Quadri knew it. Slap the helmet. Let's get it. Next week, they might get doing some adjustments around here.
Yeah, you tell that midget to stop moving your table.
Doing some adjustments around here. Don't know why, but tech team is here. Hold on, tech team is here.
Man,
but Quadri, he knew tonight was his go.
Oompa
But next week, if Patterson has to play the first quarter with some of the first team starters, and Damian gets that second break with the second team, or some with the first team, then that means when Quadri gets in, he has to get his breaks because him and Huntley is on that mark. Are they going to get okay, tech team? You're really pushing it here, tech team. Just really pushing it here, tech team. Got a technician in here who's adjusting things. I have no idea, but yes, Quadri does deserve more respect. We talked to Quadri at OTAs back at the Benz a couple months ago, and how he talked about Arthur Smith trying to build the new culture for this team, and then getting down months later and seeing the first preseason game where Quadri looks like a running back that we need.
Yeah, he looked good. But it's going to be tough because he got comp in front of him. He got 3 guys in front of him. Even though I know he got more, Quadri got more play tonight. He got more look than Algier. He played before Algier, I'll say that. But, they drafted Algier for a reason.
We went over the depth chart the other night, and we talked about Algier, how he will probably be coming in the second half. And they gave him 3 rushes. And them 24 yards were like enough. I guess Smith said, hey, that was enough. You know how to run the ball.
I've seen enough. He looked good.
You know how to run the ball.
That's all I need to see, bro. Yeah. He had to go crazy.
We're going over players to watch for in 2 minutes here. The chat is going crazy. I love reading the comments from the chat because you guys are the greatest, man. Falcon fans, I don't care about no other fan base. And guess what? We're going to have the last segment we're going to talk about is the top 10 most annoying fan bases in the NFL. We're going to talk about that before we get up out of here. We already went over the hour mark. We're going to wrap it up here shortly, but we're going to definitely get to the players to watch for. Falcons win 27-23, first preseason game of the year against them. Sorry, Airlines. And we're 1-0. So shout out to the Falcons. You already know we're celebrating. This is a shot of confidence for the team and the fans. It's preseason. But the fact they fought into the win and got the dub. Santeka, I'm glad you're here because you think like us, because it is about fighting to the last second. I told you the Lions had the game in the bag. They did not have to pass the ball. They could have just ran the clock out if they wanted to. The game looked like it'd be it's preseason. Players were kind of, all right, we want to get out of here healthy, guys. Timothy Horn's like, hell no, fumble! Get the damn ball! And they were fighting for that shit too. And then Horn came up with it. 4 plays later, Falcons win.
Yeah. It's a weird world.
Big country.
What in the world, Bo?
What in the world, Bo? Shout out Big Country. Big Country's in here. Johnny Bravo's in here. Is in here. Clayton is in here. Johnny Bravo. Bellows in here. A lot of first timers. You Falcon fans been hiding on us.
Hey, man, welcome. Welcome.
What do you think about the London injury? He got up. He walked off on his own. He didn't go to the locker rooms and stay out there in the second, third, fourth quarter. He was on the sideline with his team. I saw him catching passes. A lot of times when they went to the sideline, I was looking to see where Drake was. Because if he's standing up and talking and laughing and moving around, he's all right. And I seen that. A lot of times they showed Arthur Smith on the playbook and he's walking from side to side. And you see there he is. I see Drake.
Yeah.
They did go to the trainers and check him out. He's a rookie. It's his first preseason game. He was listed 5th on the depth chart, folks. If this is the Saints game and he was out for all 3 quarters, then I would have to worry about something. It's preseason. They want to keep him healthy. Next week, Monday night against the Jets, I guarantee you probably see Drake back getting some more plays. And if not, it's a coach's decision. And let's trust the coaches.
I ain't tripping because out there one damn catch for 24 yards, I saw enough. That man looked good. And he's going to be a effing problem. So
we're going over.
I guess talking about the fourth receiver
Bird. Bird had some looks tonight because he was on the field a lot more than pretty much any other receiver on the team. That third and fourth quarter, he was getting some heavy reps. So you can say Bird right now. I like a speedster. Don't they call him Flash? 3,000-yard receiving seasons he had when he came out of college, right? And he went into the NFL. He went to the Panthers and had 3,000-yard years. if I'm not mistaken.
Did he? Was that him?
That's a wide receiver. I believe that's him, Demir
Let me
Bird.
check my notes.
Nickname Flash.
Let me find out.
I just want to double check that.
Let me
Bird.
check my
They dropping
pilot.
them birds. Yeah, Bird looks like the guy to me. That's 4 birds in a row.
Bird.
DC area.
I like
D is
Bird.
checking in. Shout out to the DC. Theo, we coming to DC for Thanksgiving. Bring the gravy. Get the dressing. Get the stuffing ready. We coming up there to beat the Commanders. Whatever their name is.
Bird was on the Patriots.
Yeah, he played for the Panthers and the Patriots.
He did play for the yeah.
And I
He
think the
played
Bears
for Tom
too, right?
Brady. Yeah, Bears. Yeah, Bears 1 year.
The
He was
Bears.
on Carolina. Yeah. He
What was
he
his
didn't have a
career
1,000-yard
at
season.
Carolina?
His best, he didn't play much at Carolina. He didn't do much at all.
Did he have any 1,000-yard seasons?
No, none. His best year was in 2020 with the Patriots. He had 77 catches, 604 yards, and a touchdown.
Okay. What was
Playing
his
with
college
Brady.
stats? Does he have any? Can you find his college stats?
Yeah, I got you.
I just want to check this out. I just want to double check now. Sorry if I dropped something
Oh,
wrong for
he
y'all
played
right
with-
there, but
Did Brady play in 2020? I don't think he was with Brady.
Johnny Bravo
Brady
checking in
left
for
years
Louisiana. Ugh, that's tough, Johnny Bravo. Big time Falcon
ago.
fan. I know you got to be.
Louisiana. Hey man, he down there repping. I hope he down there repping, getting on their nerves.
Preseason matters. It shows where your team is. You can't simulate live game speed in practice or live hits. Everything looks good in the gym shorts. You have to get real reps on the field. Falcons got real reps tonight, 27-23. Harold Poole is here. Clayton Murray is here. People are in the chat. Let's go to players to watch for.
Mm-hmm.
I got to get the music when I do that shit. Players to watch. Shit like that.
Had a little shit in the corner and shit.
Players to watch for. Then we're going to get to top 10 most annoying fan bases. Then we're going to talk about upcoming events, shout outs. We're going to wrap it up. And then Sunday, we are back with another show at 8 o'clock. Players to watch for. Arnold Ebiketie.
Yeah, number one.
The pass rush. Number one pass rusher that we've seen tonight was Arnold Ebiketie. Though he did not get to the quarterback, he was definitely putting pressure on the quarterbacks. A lot of holding that the referee apparently, who's standing back there looking at the fucking play, still can't see it, but it is what it is. And I'll just go over my players to watch for, and then Bodie, please give yours too as well. Drake London. I know it's just one catch. I know he went off the field after the catch, but the route that he
all
ran,
I need to see. That's all I need to see.
Separation, the catch, the yards after the catch. This is the guy who hit his 40 time. Y'all worried about the 40 time.
He got some speed, bro.
Next player to watch for, and these are all players I got to start too. Marcus Mariota.
Mm-hmm.
Though he went 2 for 2, he commanded the offense, the leadership. Remember that question they asked? Is Marcus a leader? He showed it tonight in just a preseason game, but he commanded that line. He commanded at times to where if the play wasn't set up right and it broke down, he knew what he was going to do. He was going to tuck and run. And the first time he tucked and ran, he ran it. I said, boy, I haven't seen a damn run like that from a quarterback in a Falcons uniform in a long time. That touchdown run, I said,
it's literally since Vic, literally.
That was some Madden shit. Mariota gets the star. Falcons run blocking gets the star. And that goes for every offensive line who helped us gain yards in the run game tonight.
Yep.
If you had a bad play and a pass blocking or whatever, I don't care. We had 168 yards running on the ground. I know Mariota and Ritter was part of that, but you guys opened up holes for Quadri. You guys had some pretty good lanes available for Ollison. That lane that Damian Williams had that looked like he was about to take it to the house and then he got tackled. I think it was from the side, but it looked good. Yeah. The run blocking looked good tonight. And guess what? You got the Jets next week. Continue that shit. Yeah. Do the same shit to the Jets. Desmond Ritter gets a star. I didn't even think Desmond was going to play all 3 quarters. I thought Franks was going to get some snaps. You heard me, Bodie, the other day. I said, please don't put Ritter in with the second and third team O-line. Oh, God, what are we going to do?
And I said I would rather him play against those guys, get his confidence up. let him make his mistakes or let him do what he got to do and get better.
He sure did get his confidence up tonight. Ritter did
So-
very well. Falcons' second team offensive line, when they came in with Ritter, they kept them clean for a good amount of time. Up until that roughing the passer hit, and it got close to the 2-minute warning in the second quarter, you started seeing Ritter get roughed up more. But they did help Ritter out in the pistol plays, the play action. There was a lot of plays where Ritter did use his feet and make it happen. From either he rolled out and got an easy pass off or tried to hit somebody over the top, or those 2 or 3 dimes he had to Franks and Rainey and Hesse, the line was blocking. I didn't see nobody near Ritter to make that. I didn't see nobody near Ritter when he went to make some of them passes.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good old line of it.
They're getting better.
Darren Hall.
Getting better.
He gets a start tonight. Darren Hall, the track down. Receivers over here. Darren Hall just almost got the pick. Look like damn Knight Rider. Lions talk with Micro Mike. Well, look at this.
Hey.
This is a surprise.
Welcome.
Lions talk with Micro Mike by Chat Sports.
Chat Sports. Welcome,
Shout
Chat
out
Sports.
to Chat Sports in the building. Underrated team. Mariota and Ritter. Fire.
Hey, shout out.
Chat
Shout out to
Sports.
y'all, man.
Micro Mike.
I ain't gonna
Salute to
lie.
you guys.
Yeah, I give y'all done brought Devin Funches out of the damn dead. So
Funches, boy, Panthers were over there.
Funches
Panther
was
fans were like, "Is
killing
that Funches? Is that the guy we let go?"
hey, y'all might need to hold on to Funches, bro.
Yeah, because Carolina fans want him back. I'm in them rivalry group chats, and they is that Devin Funches? Why did we let him? Oh,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
are you doing?
Yeah, I got y'all one there.
One time for the fan, every Wednesday, every Sunday. You know, we talking Falcons football. Glad to see everybody in here. Going to some more players to watch for that had a good start tonight. Dorian Etheridge.
Absolutely.
Kid was everywhere,
Absolutely.
man. The kid was everywhere. Help us get to 135. 135. Ooh,
Yes, sir.
moving.
We
moving. Only way is up, baby.
Yeah.
Only way is
y'all
up.
Subscribe.
Hit that like. Hit that like
Hey,
now.
man.
Come on now. Hit
Salute.
that share button. Lions, Micro
Salute.
Mike, get your Lion fans in here. Let's
Hey,
talk
yeah.
football.
Salute Big Country, and y'all check out Big Country page too if you haven't already.
I don't know if you want me to break the news just yet, Big Country. Want me to break the news? Just go ahead and drop it in the chat. You want me to break the news, Big Country? Go ahead and just let me know. You say, go ahead, Bo. Break the news, Bo. I'll break the news to him.
Break the news, Bo.
I'll break the news to him, Bo. One time for the fan. We always talking Falcons football. Dorian Etheridge, another player that gets the star tonight. Quadri Ollison
Absolutely.
gets the star. He deserves the star. Why? We don't see this from Quadri often. We don't get a chance to see much of Quadri. So to see Quadri start the game, get some runs, get some reps in, and to have some good breaks, it looks good. But don't forget, I just mentioned Patterson and Williams getting more PT next week. That's gonna be it's gonna be a tough battle between that 3, 4, and 5 running back.
Absolutely. And there's no knock on Quadri because I think Quadri is solid. But yeah, it's just a lot of comp.
Ramel's in here. Fuck the Lions. Look, so check it out, right? Falcon fans, right? Right. Shit. How do I do this? Falcon fans, we gonna show respect to everybody, man. You know what I mean? We got somebody from the Lions up in here. The Lions played a good game. They almost beat us. But shout out to Ramel. Shout out to the Falcons. I see you, bro. I see you. Big shoe collector. I'm trying to get my. I want to challenge him to a sneaker battle. I'm just a little nervous. He got real retro, like retros, like the box and everything. I got some retro now. I'll give you some heat. But nah, he got you know what I'm saying. 2004 joints back still in the box and shit.
I ain't got shit. I buy from black designers and stuff.
Yeah,
I don't even get. I ain't got nothing, dog.
I sub, great work. The Lions O-line is nice. Aiden Hutchinson looks nice.
Yeah.
I posted the other day, Jake Matthews looks really good in the 11s versus Arnold Ebiketie, not giving him an opportunity to get to the quarterback. Fucking Aiden Hutchinson
It's like the second play of the fucking game. Yeah. He had him grabbing nothing, bro.
I was like,
Dude,
what are you doing? Oh,
like,
speaking of old linemen who couldn't see nothing, Jalen Mayfield, bruh, on the roughing the passer to Ritter. The guy got through from the lines, bruh. What Mayfield was stuck on a block, but I think he could have. He could have. You know what I'm saying? And Darman was just like,
he said he could have, but maybe he can't. I don't know.
I gotta go back and watch the play, but somebody sent it to me and was like, "What the is he doing?" And you see the linebacker, the linebacker for the Lions do like this and just run right past Mayfield, bro. And Mayfield's like just a fridge, bro.
He didn't put that man back at tackle. Maybe he.
I have no problem. You know what? Put him back at tackle. I have no problem with that. Put the man back at tackle, man.
That's where he got drafted from. I mean, did they see him as a guard? I don't know.
Gosh. One time for the fan. Break the news, Bo. I'll break the news. So, Big Country, he got a really good show. Yeah, and I'm always tuning in, watching Big Country Show, man. This Falcon podcast stuff that we do, I've met so many cool people from journalists, podcasters, content creators from all over, man. One time for the fan and Big Country. We linking up. We got a show coming up for y'all. The week of the Falcons and the Saints. One time for the fan. Big Low, Country Sports. It's going down the week of Falcons Saints. We got a nice show set up for y'all. We're going to talk about the Saints. We're going to hate on the Saints. We're going to talk about the Falcons. We're going to hate on the Saints. We're going to talk about Freddie the Falcon. We're going to hate on the Saints.
You say fuck anybody. You say fuck the Saints. Absolutely.
Here goes Ramel. Ramel, real one, though. I respect Ramel. Nobody respect us. Rise up. The media don't respect us. A lot of NFL teams don't respect us.
Yeah.
Told my followers Ritter was the real deal. Great draft pick. Fluid motion on all fronts.
Absolutely.
He had some opportunities tonight.
Thank you.
He did a great job.
Thank you.
I like that Ada Hutchins guy. Y'all want to make a trade? Speaking of pass rushers, y'all want to make a trade?
Yeah, we need him.
So
when he made our veteran O-line look. Dude,
going to some more stars before we get Bodie in here. Falcons run game over 100 yards in the first half. That's a star. I don't care if it's Ritter. I don't care if it was. I don't give a damn if it was the punter getting some rushing yards. Going into the second half, we had over 100 yards rushing. And Falcon fans, you should feel good about that because I gave a star to the Falcons run blocking. See, it mixes together. D. Alford, 2 stars for D. Alford. Why? Because I was at camp the other day when he got another interception. And he got one tonight, too, as well. Cool. Cool was 2 for 2. Cool balling out there, bro.
Yeah.
Cool
balling. A long time.
Player to watch for who I think who can make the team. I talked about him the other day on my page. Linebacker from Cal. Special teams coverage looked nice tonight. Saw him in the third and the fourth quarter getting active. I think he had a pass deflection, too, that almost led to a damn interception in the end zone. Kawani Dang.
Mm-hmm.
Got a picture with him, too. I love getting the selfies with the Falcons players because just building up my Falcon man cave I'm going to be doing. I'm going to get them to sign the picture and get it up. And then when Drake London goes to the Hall of Fame, I said, yeah, I met Drake back in 2020.
So how you going to talk? Excuse me, Sonny.
Mike Ford, somebody to see. Trash? Is that a trash? Is that a trash emoji?
That's a trash can. Yeah, that's
okay. So Mike Ford, he had the penalty, but what you didn't see from Mike Ford tonight was his special teams coverage. Mike Ford is a special teams player.
Probably
he's
why
trying
he's here.
to win the third and fourth cornerback slot, knowing that this is a team who has a third and fourth cornerback slot open.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So he has an opportunity to get in there. Darren Hall and D. Alford made it tougher for Mike Ford tonight. But guess what? Isaiah Oliver's making it tougher for all of them because I think Oliver's the guy that they want at 3 at the slot.
Yeah. They got a lot invested in Oliver. Oliver was a high draft pick, and he supposedly had the talent. So he showed it last year before he got hurt.
My players to watch for is over. Bodie, you got some players to watch for?
You took all my goddamn players, bro.
Because we watched the same goddamn thing.
But I will say, Tease Tabor.
Hey.
Tabor.
Fuck.
Yeah. Fuck.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah,
put him down on the
Tease
list.
Tabor.
I talked
did.
about him earlier in the wrap up.
I did.
Tease Tabor.
Yeah. Me, I got him.
I didn't put
Tabor.
Tim Horn in there either.
Hey,
I apologize.
He was out there thumping heads, and he was out. He's all over the place. So shout out to T. Tabor. Well, I will say I'll give a star to Ballaford and Dalton. They both had half a sack tonight. I mean, at least somebody had a sack or something resembling a sack. Let's see what else. Like I said, you took most of my players. I mean, good God. Are we gonna go over the participation list players? Like
go ahead.
Who just out there?
The ones who get the ribbon, not the star.
A ribbon? Did they even get a ribbon? Because this cat named
that's the one where they do the meme where the guy has the medal. He got the medal, and the second place got the medal. And the other guy got the fucking champagne. He's just pouring it in his face.
Oh, yeah.
Participation.
I remember that shit. No. I mean, I'll just go over the players who didn't have a good night from what I saw. Okay. Since you went over most of the star players. This guy, Tyshawn James, he looked pretty bad. Probably not making the team. Number 85.
Wide receiver?
Wide receiver.
He is, oh shit, let me get the cut list. He is on, he's on my cut list. 85.
Tyshawn James. Chap black. That boy Rain, he dropped the pass tonight.
Yep, fullback tight end John Rain. He is on my cut list too as well.
Exactly. Batson did have a catch, but I think he had a drop too. There's a lot of folks dropped some passes, but I mean,
a lot of drops from the Falcons receivers,
and they weren't even like bad passes. These are
they were on
passes.
the money.
Yeah, especially that Geronimo catch. I was like, I jumped up. I was like,
look, this is your moment. This was your moment right here. This was your moment.
Yeah, come on.
Third down, wide cornerback playing off of you, catch for a first down, yards at the catch. Probably could have took it 10, 15 yards more, and you boinked it.
Yeah, he boinked it. Yeah, he ain't been good since 2015. Going back, one more for the good list. You did say Rashard Evans, right?
I did not put Rashard Evans. I apologize. I talked about him positively earlier in the show, but Rashard Evans is on my list now because in the first quarter, he was probably the only linebacker I seen get in there and get after it. You know what I'm saying? Run defense, that's what you're looking for. Rashard Evans was that guy tonight.
But everybody else is getting toasted, though, but it's cool.
Don't worry, Trey. He's cut. He's cut, Trey.
That's
Valentine, right? That's Valentine?
Valentine, yeah, he's not going to make
38? It. Yeah, that was...
Yeah, Valentine, he looked bad. He looked terrible. He definitely did. Yeah. I mean, nobody else really looked... I mean, some folks look bad, but nobody really looked that terribly bad. But yeah, that's about it. You named all the good players. Yeah.
So, going over my chop list, the James guy, 85, wide receiver. I don't even want to say.
Yeah, Tyshawn James.
Tyshawn James. You know what? I'm a real Falcons fan, but you know when it comes to camp in certain areas, like when I go to camp, there's certain players they walk by, they're signing autographs. I ain't got no problem with them, but
you better say something real.
No, I'm just not getting a picture or an autograph or anything. You know what I'm saying? Like certain players walk by.
Sorry,
and, you know, they got the autograph, they got the pen in their hand, and they walk by and like, want me to sign something? It's like, what's up, bro? You doing all right?
Damn.
You know?
Damn.
You know,
You just
then
want to
look,
sign
players,
something,
look like when Richie Grant came over. Oh man, it feels so bad. Sometimes, like the player that you want comes over, but he goes to the other side, and then the player that's standing in front of you that you're not going to sign, you be like, oh shit, is that Richie Grant?
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh shit, Casey Hayward.
It's like
he's
walking
by. You got something for me to sign. Oh shit, is that Coppin?
Anybody? I'm ready to sign. Ready to sign.
And it's funny
something.
because I don't have a picture, and I have a picture with a lot of Falcons players. I don't have a picture with one of these players out on my chopping list. Right, James, wide receiver. Armstrong, the cornerback. Ugh. The one who gave up the touchdown in the second quarter. Ugh. Valentine, the DB.
God. Yeah, Valentine.
Henry Black. the one we just signed from the Packers, the safety.
Yeah.
And John Rain. Those are my 5 players I have right now who you'll probably see on the chopping list Tuesday.
Yeah, I think so.
People would say Parker Hesse, he caught a touchdown. People would say Bernhardt, he caught a touchdown. The NFL is a tough game. These players will they might get cut too.
Hey. Yeah,
thanks for helping us win the game. Bring your playbook on Tuesday.
Yeah. Pretty
it could
deep.
happen.
Like those tight ends that played tonight, Hesse and what's his face? What's his name?
Rain.
Hesse and Rain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That they made the team.
I saw Fitzpatrick in there, but they put him in a lot of blocking plays.
Yeah. I mean, he's a good blocker. He's a big guy. He's a big target. He's a blocker though. Like that's what he did at Georgia.
Who the guy the ball tried to catch it with one hand, should have cut it with 2 hands. That was
Was that
Parker Hesse? That was Hesse when Ritter threw that pass corner end zone, and he kind of puts his arm out for it to catch it when he could have just literally just reeled it in like this. It was so easy for him to catch that pass. I know he scored on 2 plays later.
He did, but he dropped the easy touchdown then.
Dropped the easy touchdown too as well.
I was hot. Yeah, because it was on the money. He had on the money. But yeah.
I want to give a shout out to the Falcons play calling tonight, regardless of what defense or offensive, regardless of what it was. They drove the ball down the field. From Jared Goff's first possession with the Lions scoring to Mariota getting out there and driving the ball down the field and scoring. A couple of times you guys, the Falcon fans probably thought, third down, we're out of it. Here comes the punt. No, Falcons fans, no punt here. I think our first punt was in the second quarter, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Like we had possessions where we were moving the ball down the field. And don't forget, first quarter was eaten up by the Lions offense and then our offense. And then if I'm not mistaken, when Ritter got in, it was like right at the end of the first quarter, around that time.
Yeah.
Mariota had that series where after he scored, he went to the bench. And then Ritter saw him scrapping up.
Yeah. Yep. Right at the end of the first quarter.
This guy had dreads. Oh, Courtney James. No, not Courtney James. Trayshawn James.
Trayshawn James, yeah.
Yeah.
He
85.
was god-awful. Oh, my God. He was terrible.
I think he had like 3 or 4 targets, and he missed them all.
Yeah, he dropped one really bad pass. His ass was cut yesterday.
Leroy Watson? The tackle?
That sound like my uncle.
Yeah. My mechanic?
Yeah.
Hey, Siri.
Hey, call on Leroy over here.
God, that boy said he's Garbo. Well, I would remember. Fool, I said he Garbo.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
James, yeah. Hey.
If Leroy Watson makes the team, shout out to Leroy Watson. We're going to find out because Tuesday is cut day.
Is he talking about Leroy or is he talking about James?
I think he's talking about Leroy. Jamal. Ramel. Who are you talking about?
Gotta be talking about James.
Yeah, because Watson got in a little bit tonight, but he wasn't that bad. They would have called him out if he was that bad. Don't forget, there was only 1 sack for the Lions tonight. And our run game did establish more positive yards and rushing yards from the line of scrimmage. So our offensive line did do a little bit better than everybody's expecting them to do tonight. Like I said, the run blocking was pretty good. And the pass blocking for Ritter for what he did to execute. And then when the line or the play did break down, Ritter taking off.
Yeah. Only thing I hate is they had 2 penalties in the first drive. You can't do that shit. That's undisciplined. So they got to clean that shit up. But it's the first game, so we'll see. But if we come out there versus the Jets with penalties with the O-line, that's an issue. That's an issue.
Philip Crawford mentioned it earlier in the chat today. A win is a win. It is what it is.
It's a win.
Yeah,
he was talking about James. Yeah.
I mentioned that in the chat, Ramel. I told Eric, I was like, James was cut before the game started.
His ass was cut yesterday. I'm sorry. He was trash. He was trash. I'm sorry.
One time for the fan. We're going to the top 10 most annoying fan bases before we wrap it up.
Yeah, Luke. A lot of drop passes tonight. It didn't help Ritter. He was 10 of 22 because of a lot of them damn drop passes. So
yeah, he would have been, I think, 15 or 16 or 22 if he didn't have that. But like I said, it would have made Ritter look much better if some of these receivers would have caught those passes.
Absolutely.
The dime to Parker in that corner. Yes, Parker scored 2 plays later, but Falcon fans, program your minds back to when that play happened. If that's a caught pass, it's a touchdown. You ain't worried about 2 plays later.
I don't know what the hell he was doing, but
I know we scored 2 plays later, but let's just say you get down to a game time situation where, like in that 49ers game last year, let's just say you don't score 2 plays later.
Yeah.
Then what? So I know Parker caught it, but that dime that Mariota threw, boom, on the money, drop. The one to Allison, drop. The one to I think it was Bird or Batson, drop.
Yeah.
The one to James, fumble. I don't know where his hands were. Like he was trying to catch this shit with his elbows. That shit was bad.
Yo, that shit was so bad.
That shit is like
it was terrible.
I thought that boy looked like I'm like, boy,
like, do you belong here?
Like he was back at the club. Like, bro, what you doing, bro?
You doing this?
Out of respect, though, he is wearing the Falcons uniform, and it's just jokes. I think he is he's a player that plays in the NFL. I don't play in the NFL. So shout out to him for making an NFL team right now.
I'm just saying, he got more skill than I got in my damn he got skill to make it that far.
But we gonna joke about this shit. We gonna talk about this shit. And
he sucked ass. What you want me to say?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I get that new Madden, I'm gonna cut you too. Just let you know off rip. Respectfully, I got a 50 in my own mind I gotta put together. And it involves some trades on my Madden.
Out of here.
We bringing Matt Ryan back. Like Falcons didn't pay 42. How the hell that? I thought they traded him. Now we bring him back.
He bad.
One time for the fan. Top 10 most annoying fan bases. This is funny. So it starts at number 12, really, with the Ravens. And I'll get a chance to go experience that Christmas Eve. I'm going to the Falcons-Ravens game. Bodie, if you'd like to experience being a part of the Falcons versus one of the most annoying fan bases in the NFL, that should be a good game. But shout out to Kyle Andrews. I'll be linking up with him. We did our Arnold Ebiketie rookie report with Kyle, somebody who covered Penn State football. Number 12, Baltimore. Number 11, Buffalo. Of course, the Bills. Of course. I mean, you show up at the games, 4-degree weather, tables on fire, no shirts, drinking apple wine, and
this dude's out there with their hard nipples and got no shirt on.
Snowman Steve out there.
It is -8 degrees out here, bro. Stop it.
Number 10.
That's a little annoying.
The Raiders. So I've never been to the Raiders. I've seen them play here, but I've never seen the Raiders in Las Vegas or Oakland. So I didn't get a chance to do that yet. But that's going to be fun. Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay does have an annoying fan base because a lot of their Buccaneers fans are wearing Brady jerseys now, like from the Patriots. Like I remember going to the game recently. I was like, y'all wearing Brady jerseys? Y'all that bad? Wherever Brady played, we played.
Yeah, that I see.
No, it doesn't work like that.
I'm a Brady guy.
I've been a Brady guy since. Come on, he's the greatest. Now he plays with us. Shut the fuck
up. Suck eggs. Next.
I'll be there too, week 5. I'm going to tell Arnold to fire. What's not Arnold? Ernie. Ernie the Pirate. That's what I called him last time. The guy who manned the cannon when he was beating the Bucs' ass that year and went down there. The Commanders is on the list. So I'm going to send you a video, Bodie. There was a situation I had in Washington where, we're doing our halftime picture. We're getting loud, getting a little rowdy. Falcons winning the game. And then some Washington fans step in the picture, and they challenge us to a duel. They challenge us to a face-off. But, there's a video of me probably over there chumping off a Commander fan. I told him don't get into the circle. It's a bunch of Falcon fans taking a picture. Why you want to be rude and disrespectful for? You know what I'm saying? If I seen a bunch of Bears fans taking a picture, I'm going to say, okay, y'all take the picture. All right, cool. I'm going to wait till y'all done with the picture and walk by. I ain't going to walk through y'all picture in between y'all talking shit. So this Commander fan got in the middle of it as we were doing our ATL hoe, and he quickly got out of that ATL hoe. We get rowdy when we do that shit.
Yeah.
Commanders number 8. Number 7, Cleveland. We'll see the Cleveland Browns fan base down here this year. They do travel well. I was in Cleveland a couple years ago for that game where they beat us. It was freezing fucking cold out there. Lake Erie's right behind the stadium. And here I am drinking a Coke in Cleveland in November.
They call it pop.
Pop. Number 6, the Giants. I'm guessing any New York team would have an annoying fan base behind it.
Yeah.
You saw what happened with the Trae Young situation. They're chanting that shit at baseball games now.
They chanting that everywhere. They was chanting it at football games, baseball games. Trae Young fucked them up mentally.
Shout out Trae Young.
Yeah.
Kansas City Chiefs. I'm guessing it must be after the Super Bowl because before the Super Bowl, nobody knew who Chiefs fans were.
Really didn't.
Really didn't.
No.
Number 4, of course, this fan base, the Packers.
Yeah.
So Green Bay's it's a weird ass little spot, bro. But they show up on game day. They show up in numbers. They don't give a damn how cold it is. They don't give a damn if it's snowing. It could be a blizzard. They out there, no shirt, watching Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre, whoever is the court. I don't give a damn. It could be It could be Lombardi. I don't give a damn who it is.
Goddamn cheesehead.
Number 3. I went to this game last year. I was really frustrated. The team didn't do well on the field.
Yeah.
And then the fans in the stands added to that bullshit that was going on the field.
Mm-hmm.
Cowboys, number 3. I will say that I'm glad that there is a Six Flags 1 exit away from Cowboy Stadium. Why?
Needed that.
Team is getting their teeth kicked in, and you walking out that stadium, hearing a bunch of Cowboys fans talk shit. The first thing you want to do is get on Goliath.
Batman the ride.
Batman is a go. They got the Texas Scorcher. Sign me up. That shit was so funny. I was like, oh, game's over. All right. Jersey off. Boy, I put on all my Brave shit. Boop, boop, boop. Here go all my Brave shit.
Damn.
World champ. Oh, national. Oh, y'all a really good team. New England Patriots, number 2. Any team, New York, Boston. I can agree.
Yeah.
Number 1, everybody would agree on this. So it's Eagles.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Eagles will be the last stadium on my bucket list. I'm going to every stadium in the NFL. But the Eagles will be the last stadium on my bucket list. I think those fans need some more years to calm the fuck down. Got to chill.
I don't know if they've been like this since the 60s.
They're rough.
They booed Santa Claus.
You guys booed Santa Claus?
They're terrible.
You guys are ruthless.
They're not gonna change, bro. Not gonna change. You just got to go there and they're gonna be like, "Hey, fuck you, dog." And you're gonna be real rude. Probably spit on you. I feel like they'll spit on you or some shit.
Knowing that on this list, somebody gonna spit the Eagles. Somebody definitely gonna get spit on. I remember my friend told me he went to the game and they told him, "You're gonna catch a beer can in the back of your head if you don't sit down and just watch the game." So I've been to a lot of stadiums. Nobody's ever told me they're going to throw anything at me. I think
all I know is
a team that they're missing from this list is the Bears.
Yeah. Because you went there, though, right?
That fan base is something else.
I think you told me about that.
A lot of disrespect.
But that's the thing. If we're fucking winning, I'm going to say something at the game. I'm sorry. You throw a beer can at me if you want to. Throw it back. Might throw something else back too.
You do know in Philadelphia you end up going to jail.
Probably.
With a bunch of Philly fans.
Crazy.
No Philly cheesesteak for you, sir.
Nah. Can't eat it. My stomach is sensitive.
So for me as a fan, when I go to these stadiums, and y'all will see it because I'm gonna post a lot of content for y'all from these games. I'm going to all the away games, so I give you all the content. But y'all will see that I talk shit at games, and I do piss some people off, but it's a friendly piss off. Like it's competitive. You know what I'm saying?
They want to be mean.
You want to be mean is a different story, but what's your name? What's your name? What's your name? You got IG, you got Twitter. Hey, we talking football. Yeah. But I can get to a point where I'll piss you off to where I don't give a damn if you 4 rows in front of me. I will turn my attention to you, and now it's fuck the game. It's me and you now. So it has happened before. Top 10 most annoying fan bases. There it is, folks. We're going to get ready to wrap up the show here. Philly is number 1, followed by Dallas. Saints are not on this list, too, as well. Saints need to be on that list.
Yeah, they're annoying to us, for sure.
That would be Thomas Dimitroff. That would be Dimitroff.
You know, James is fast and physical, bro. He probably would have signed him.
What's it with cheese on their head and frozen snot bubbles? They still out there watching the game.
Sheesh.
I'm talking shit whoever wish a motherfucker would. I've never been kicked out of any stadiums, never been into any fights in any stadiums. I just talk shit. You know what I'm saying? It's all for entertainment. But people be laughing and joking and having a good time. They ain't never kicked me out of cost security. You know what I'm saying? It's to a point where fans will turn around and be like, hey, you funny, man. Yeah. You're a real funny guy. Like the Dolphin game last year. I'm talking every time the Dolphins got into a situation, they were getting ready to punt. It was a bunch of punts from the Dolphins last year. So I just kept yelling, punt the ball, like on third down, punt the ball. Just talking shit, bro. I'm drinking and shit. And the guy in front of me, he ain't saying nothing. 2 rows in front of me to the right. He ain't saying nothing. He's sitting there with his kid. And of course, we get down to that last 3-4 minute situation against the Dolphins. And I'm saying, punt the ball. I'm talking shit. He turns around. Motherfucker, 28-3, motherfucker, you know. Oh, Charlie.
Oh, my God.
Fucked up there. You fucked up there. You had something going for 4 quarters there, Charlie. So now I'm pissed. Now my attention is to him.
Yeah.
To a point where the Dolphin fans behind me like, hey, man, let's just focus on the game here. We was having a good time. We were having a good time.
Yeah, but he came with some bullshit.
Until his ass. I was doing the spirit fingers and shit. I was pissing people off. Like, spirit fingers.
That's the thing, though.
When you go to some of these games, there's random Falcon fans in there. Like, they've never been to some of these stadiums. They just show up. They're not in Falcons groups. So when you get them laughing, they're standing up like, where you from? Wisconsin. Falcon fan for 20 years. Good to see you. Spirit fingers.
Hey, it be like that, man. And that's the only thing motherfuckers got to say. Yeah, 28-3. All right. I got 283 reasons to talk shit. I can piss somebody off too.
As a diehard Falcon fan, somebody telling me 28-3, man, I was there. I drove to fucking Houston. I drove there and back. I'm a diehard, man. I lived through this shit, man. I wake up and go to work the next day, man. It happens. I can name a bunch of players and coaches and staff and trainers who was there too as well.
Yeah.
It happens, man. You know what I'm saying? But I guarantee you, the next time we get back to that damn Super Bowl, I bet we win that shit.
Yeah, we got to. We just got to. All I know is can't no one person out there 28-3 me to death and piss me off more than I was pissed off when we lost that shit back in 2017. Mm-hmm. You just can't. I'm over it. I'm like, it's like I had to take therapy and I had to, I found myself. I laugh at it now. People say 28-3 shit. I laugh. It's cool. I'm straight. You can't piss me off. It is what it is. It happened.
Yeah, y'all know how far we are with this shit now? They just did the Todd McClure Ring of Honor thing for the Falcons. And shout out to Mud Duck for getting into the Falcons Ring of Honor. But they did the 2022 video to try to, surprise him, to make him believe that that's what he was there for. That was one of the best teams in Falcons history, the 13-3 season.
Yeah.
One of the best teams in Falcons history. And guess what? We didn't get to the Super Bowl. So I've been through a lot of pain with the Falcons. I've been through a lot of good times with the Falcons. But what I am going to do is be a Falcons fan for life. You feel what I'm saying? So the 28-3 shit don't bother me. It doesn't bother me at all. Get fuck motherfucker dropping this shit and drop 100 of them shits. You're going to get banned too 100 times.
Yeah, it don't bother.
It don't bother me, but I ain't gonna hear that shit though.
Gone. Shit.
One time for the
Outta
fan. Guess
here.
what, y'all? It's time to wrap it up, Bodie.
Mm-hmm.
Bodie, Falcons win 27-23. Feel good. Get to put the car flags up tomorrow. 1-0.
I know, right?
Play a bunch of We red. Motherfucker pull up to the light. Yeah, we
You see, man, they be like, hey!
Yeah, we want to know. We want to know. Oh, y'all play tonight? Oh, okay. Yeah, we want to know. We played last night. Played the Lions. We flew out there. Flew back with a win. We flew out there. We flew out there with nothing. Flew back with a win. With a
dub. Yeah.
One time for the fan every Wednesday, every Sunday. We talking Falcons football. Bodie 3000, man, the greatest co-host in the world, man. You saw enough tonight. Give us your final thoughts before we wrap it up on what you saw. What do you want to see next week? We have a show Sunday, so don't give us everything because we got to talk Sunday. But Falcons 27-23. We've talked for months about this day. Training camp, all the episodes, the shows, man. Falcons football was on point tonight. So please give us your final thoughts on Falcons and Lions.
Okay. More pass rush. I want to see him throw the ball a little more. But I like to see him get out the pocket, more bootleg and throws from Mariota. Run game, I want to see that keep getting good. They did pretty good tonight. They ran the ball real well. Let's drop passes. Hey, we got to catch these balls. And all these drops were easy drops. So, yeah. So, I mean, that's pretty much it. I didn't pass rush. And I didn't stop dropping them damn passes. That's for sure. Them my 1 and 2 right there.
Things to work on for the Falcons or final thoughts just for me. You hit it right there on the head, Bodie. The pass rush is something to work on. I think everybody from the players to the coaches, they're going to go back and say, all right, we got the win, but 1 sack. Well, how many opportunities we had to get there? We had about 5 or 6 chances.
A lot. They was getting
1 sack.
held up.
Pass rush, something to look at. The run game, once again, I gave a star to the Falcons' O-line with the run blocking. Some of the Falcons running backs, we found some holes, found some lanes. Continue this against the Jets, please. Get some identity about your run offense. Get some identity about your run game. Because we haven't had that in probably since Michael Turner. Or Devontae Freeman
one season. Yep.
And we ain't gonna talk about no Jacquizz Rodgers.
What?
But the run game, work on that. Get it ready for the Jets. Let's see some more running. Falcon fans in the chat, if y'all can agree with me, if y'all agree with Bodie, let us know on what the Falcons need to work on. Agree or disagree. The pass rush needs to be worked on. The run game looked good tonight, but let's keep it going. They kept Ritter clean for a while until like the end of the second quarter and third quarter, and he started getting a little roughed up a little bit. Let's work on some pass blocking a little bit better. The formations that they're running, the pistol, a lot of shotgun. I like that because your mobile quarterback's going to get opportunity to get some more yards, to scramble out, evade some sacks, maybe set up a deep ball down the field. I told my friends in the chat, I said, I wanted to see them take a couple more shots down the field. I didn't see that tonight. I didn't see too many shots down the field.
That's
the
my
one
thing.
shot they had to Franks, he dropped it. The other one to Rainey, he dropped it. The other one to Hesse, he dropped it. Those are like more than 15, 20-yard passes. I wanted to see that. Going over the wide receivers, going over to some of the players. One catch, 2 catch, 1 catch. Open up the playbook a little bit more. I need to see more of that. We talked about this the other day on the show. At training camp, the defense has been having a solid training camp. Your defense won the game tonight. Your offense did very well to put you in some good positions to get some points. From when it was 7-0 to 7-10, however the score was, 17-10 or whatever, 20-20. But looking at the stats here, You can't go into week one with one catch for you. Let me tell you something. I hate the fucking Saints. But it's going to be very difficult if you're trying to get 27 points against the Saints playing like that.
Yeah. As bad as their offense is, it's still, they can hold up.
We went over this with Bodie's breakdown. They're bad in some areas, but they make up for it in others.
They do.
So we can hate the Saints all we want. And I'm sorry to say this, Falcon fans, but we have a Saints fan coming on the show shortly for Falcon Saints Hate Week. Day. So he's going to come on there with the umbrella and the fucking trumpets and the gumbo. I told him just don't put no damn gumbo on the screen. He said, "Hey, I'm bringing all the gumbo, boy. I'm bringing all my gumbo, baby."
Be dancing, baby.
He said he's gonna start the show spinning the umbrella in the camera. I said, "Bro, you got one of those?" He said, "I got about 100 of them, baby." I said, "All right, I got something for you." He said, "You know we coming to Atlanta, baby. Where the bar at? Where the bar, baby?"
Woody.
I said, "I know where the bar at. Over there by the bluff. Opens at 2 a.m. Wear your Saints gear too. Catch an Uber if you want to get there quickly."
Mm-hmm.
One time for the fan. Good to see everybody in here. Pass rush, most definitely. Run defense, pass blocking, receiver catching the damn ball, minimizing penalties as well. We have to get the trenches right. Shout out to Jason. Shout out to Zantega in here. The pass blocking, the run blocking looked fairly well at times. I want to see them open up the playbook. Special teams. Cameron Batson had a little run, looked like he was going to get a break, and then he did like a little half spin move. He tapped circle one time on the controller. Then he was to the ground. Avery Williams, I know he was one of the best young kickoff and punt returners in the league last year. I want to see a damn punt return and a kick return this season from somebody.
Yeah, man. Something.
Oh, I'm calling Devin Hester. Hey, Hester, you got any more cleats?
He can bring his 45-year-old ass out here.
I'll take him. You had to do that camp the other day, y'all. Y'all need to sign Terrell Owens. Why do we need to sign Terrell Owens? He was yelling a bunch of y'all need to sign. He played in the fan control league. What does that have to do with us?
Bringing a 50-year-old. Okay.
JB Torres checking in from Pennsylvania. We went over a lot tonight. Went over the Falcons, Lions, quarter 1 through quarter 4 notes. Falcons, you guys seen the game. That's why you guys are in here. You guys are pumped up for the win. I'm pumped up for the win. Bodie's pumped up for the win. Look, my flag pumped up for the win. Because the Falcons did get their win. Preseason game 1, it is what it is. Some players look good. Some players, tough time. We know cut list is coming out on Tuesday, so there's going to be some players not with the Falcons no more after Tuesday. But I must say, you fought hard and got a damn win.
Yeah.
And for me as a Falcon fan, I don't care if it's football or not. Every one of you Falcon fans was excited to see Falcons football today. And you was excited to see every play. It's going to be a sack. Oh, D-Offer with the pick. Oh, Drake London with the catch. Linebackers. Oh. We're all excited, Falcons fans. It's preseason. But bring that same energy week 1 versus the Saints. Because we need that in the bins. So bring that same energy week 1 versus Saints. I just gave my thoughts on the first game. Falcons got some stuff to work on. We all do. Every team does. It is what it is. But I think tonight you go away with a win. Sunday we'll break down a little bit more about the game, get a chance to go back. NFL Network said they're going to play it again, I think, tomorrow. So that's pretty good that they're going to play it. Plus, I have it recorded already. So I get a chance to go back and watch a couple more plays and see what happened. Hell, I don't do nothing. I'm off tomorrow, so I'm about to go back and watch the shit tonight. So, one time for the fan, man. We love Falcons football. But, Bodie, before we get up out of here, upcoming events. So, yes, Sunday, 8 p.m. Tune back in. One time for the fan, Facebook, YouTube. Next week, Wednesday, we got another show. And, of course, next week, Sunday, again, we got another show. So, one time for the fan is rolling. We are out here. We're covering the Falcons as best as we can. The week of the Falcons Saints, we have a whole week of podcasts going on. So please tune into that. We're going to have some special guests on the show. We're going to have some fans on the show. We're going to talk Falcons football. Big Country going to be on the show. Ooh, this is going to be a good show because Big Country chat, when his chat gets going, he live right now. I need to go ahead and get up on this and go and watch Big Country show. But when Big Country chat get going, ooh, it gets going. Bodie, any shout outs, sir, before we go ahead and get up out of here?
Man, shout out to this dub. Even if it's preseason, it's a dub. You know, gotta take the dubs how we can get them. Mm-hmm. Shout out to the team. You know, they played hard. Some folks I guess they played hard. They just didn't work out for them tonight. It's okay though. Mm-hmm. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody new. We got a lot of new cats here tonight. Shout out to y'all, bro. Man, you just love to see y'all coming. You know, we just trying to get our just trying to give our opinions and just trying to be here for y'all and just, you know, we y'all, you know. Shoot, shout out to Dez and them. Shout out to Boo Man and them. Sheesh.
He play on the team?
Yeah.
Is he on the team tonight? Did he play tonight? Oh, there he is. Man, yeah. 0 catches, 0 reset. Oh, he had a 2-yard loss.
Shout out to Chase. Shout out to everybody on the team, on the One Time for the Fan team. Shout out to shout out to everybody, bro. Shout out to my chain. I put my chain up. I ain't wear it today. But it's cool. I was too excited, I forgot. But yeah.
You sure didn't lose it? You sure didn't slip off your neck or something?
I ain't losing that shit. Paid too much for it. Stop playing. You can't lose that big block of cheese, huh? It's all good.
Almost went to sleep with this shit last night. I woke up like, oh, motherfucker trying to kill me.
Shit choking your ass. Them fake links over there. Hey, choking your ass.
Shout out to DeMario who got the real one. It's like 100 pounds on his neck, and Mario be walking like this. My boy Mario, 2015 or 2016 Sports Fan of the Year, I believe, in Atlanta. He was a Braves ticket holder, Hawks ticket holder, Falcon. Man, Mario's a real deal fan, man. Shout out to all the real fans out here. Shout out to Eric Parker, Jamie, Jason, Santega, Ramel, Dre, Lisa, Chase. Oh, the chat was going crazy tonight, man. Oh, the Lions. Shout out to Micro Mike from Chat Sports, right?
Mm-hmm.
They jumped in here to say congratulations. I have never spoke to Micro Mike from Chat Sports. I know of Chat Sports. But they came in here to say what's up to us, man. So shout out to Micro Mike and everybody over there at Chat Sports. It was a great game tonight. I'm glad the Falcons got a win. I'm sure for you Lions fans, you guys got some things to see about your team going forward. But just like all teams, you know, we move on to the next week. So shout out to everybody who was in here tonight. Big Low, Big Country. Everybody, if I missed anybody, I apologize. Bellows World. Dave is in here. DSGB Hall. Michael Ray. Brian David Efron. Good to see you again. Stevie Carrega was in here checking in from Arizona. I'm so glad. The funny thing is, buddy, before we get up out of here, we got everybody from everywhere, man. Pennsylvania, Arizona, San Diego, Montana, Florida, Alabama. Falcon fans are checking in, and I really want to say shout out to y'all. I thank y'all. Big support that y'all doing for the podcast, man. Thank y'all so much, man, for real. Because when we did this podcast, it was like, man, we just gonna put it out there. It's for the fans. You know what I'm saying? It's for the fans. You know what I'm saying? It's called One Time for the Fan. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody who's been checking in. Told y'all about the upcoming shows. Falcons win 27-23. One Time for the Fan every Wednesday, every Sunday, 8 p.m. Of course, you know, before we get up out of here, we got our signature. And it's different tonight because we won. So one time for the Atlanta Falcons. One time for Terry Fontenot. I know Terry's happy. One time for Arthur Blank. Arthur Blank was on the sideline tonight.
Yeah, he was.
Good to see Uncle Art out there. You know, so one time for Uncle Art. One time for Arthur Smith. One time for Dean Pease, the coaching staff. One time for every player who got into that game tonight to try to do their best to make this team. I know we joke around, but you guys are the NFL players. We are the podcasters. And you guys, you know, you guys are the team. You know what I'm saying? It's all about that red and black, though. It's all about this bird. So for those who's going to make it to go to play the Jets next week, shout out to you guys. For those that's not going to make it and you get cut on Tuesday, continue with your career. Good luck to you. Glad you got a chance to be here with the Falcons, but we got to move on. We got to build a 53. We have a Super Bowl to go win. One time for Dez and Boo Man, who were active tonight in the chat, but were not active tonight in the podcast. So that's what. One time for them. One time for my good friend Bodie 3000, man. I'm so glad. And one time for you and your family, man. No, with the baby and everything, you got a lot going on, but I really appreciate you making some of these the pop-up shows that we got going on. And I sent you a list of some new shows we're about to be doing soon. So we got a lot going on. Season's about to start. You got to pack your bag soon because we're going on the road. We got Georgia coming up. We got to talk about. We ain't gonna talk about it. It's a Falcon podcast, but that same night we're supposed to be doing a podcast the same day Georgia plays Oregon. So you're gonna be at the game too, right?
I'm coming to the game.
I'll be at the game. You'll be at the game. So that's pretty cool that we get to see Georgia smack Oregon for the home opener. National champs, go Dogs. And then that night we come back and we talk Falcons football. We talking Falcons football because that starts our hate week for the Saints because we will be 1 week away from playing them dirty little mother down in at the Benz. But one time for the fan, one time for everybody, one time for the subscribers, one time for the supporters, everybody in the chat, all the fans, the Falcons family, everybody who went to the game tonight. There's too many of y'all to name, man. I really enjoyed this podcast. But we're back on Sunday, 8 p.m. One time for that win.
One time for that win.
One time for that dub. I'm your boy, Jack Spade, for Bodie 3000. For those, first of all, I forgot. Somebody asked me the other day about Twitter. That's the Twitter right there, y'all. One time, the number 4, the fan on Twitter. So hit me up. You see the pictures of Drake, D'Angelo Malone, Richie Grant. Took some pictures with them at training camp. But one time for the fan. I'm your host, Jack Spade. We'll be back Sunday, 8 p.m.
We out
of here. 27-23.